You see the jacket that he has, like a North Face with the hoodie, with blue, black, and glow and gray. Yeah, you have a good night, you devil. And Marlena gotta go, and she's following her people, the Cold Mountain people. Look at that. And it's gonna be a beautiful night, Marlena, because the moon is out. You might turn into a damn werewolf. Let me get Proverbs 28 and verse 1. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 1. Hey, right here, bring my sword.
Marlena.
Right here, bring my sword. And Kadar, bring my staff. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 1.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
What the Lord said?
The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
So God said the wicked flee when no man pursueth. I just asked her a question. And then she said what? She said, oh, I gotta go. Why? Because the Lord know that they're wicked. The Lord know that they're wicked. Why?
Marlena. Ryan. Get
The
your
Lord
coat.
know that they're wicked, man. We say one word and next thing you know they're gone. Poof and be gone. Like Poof the magic dragon. Read on.
But the righteous are bold as a lion.
But the Lord said the righteous are as bold as a lion. That's why we're here. We're standing 10 toes down. In the spirit of 𝐤𝐿. And it's beautiful night with the new moon just looking full. Just, jeez. I ain't never seen that before like that. Not that close neither, and bright as hell too. That's a sign to what? The Most High is bringing his judgment. And today is also known as the second Passover. That means what? The death angel is still here. Right? So drop that and let me get Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17. Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. We are here to do the work of 𝐤𝐿. Yahweh is the Most High's name. Yahweh is the Son of God. We're here to prophesy the downfall of this place, this empty place, everything around here looking dead.
Right.
Windy city, can't get no winds now. All they catching is L's, left and right. And this place about to get smoked like a damn Lucy. And that's why I say, Lucy, I'm home. I am home, Lucy. Guess who's home? Daddy's home. And who's daddy? Yeah, how about 𝐤𝐿? And he about to
The
bring
kids
it.
not going down there. And I got
Bring it out.
everybody else kids. So
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning.
Said, son of man, I've made you a watchman. You gotta watch. You gotta open your eyes. Look around. See what is going on. Bloomington, Norman, Chicago, Illinois, this place is going to be destroyed. All you Caucasians walking around. And there goes Miss Becky Sue. Hey Becky, how you doing, Becky? And with that, she gotta go. And she's cold-blooded. That's why she got the blue sweater. Miss Becky Sue walking around. You got Tom Haynes across the street. Is that Tom Jones? Or is that Bill Belichick? What's going on, man? I know you heard me. Come talk with me real quick. What bus? God is going to stop the bus until you talk to me, and then you can get the bus after. Come talk to me, brother. Oh, Mr. Dragon. See, Mr. Bill Belichick don't want to make no plays no more. He's scared now. He's looking for Tom Brady now. His quarterback. He's seeing us out here teaching, and as a family structure, and now he's like, oh, shit. You know, like the saying goes, oh, the black people's moving in, oh, it's time to get out. I think that's what happened in the whole week. The more they seen us, the more
Told you they cleared the block.
the more of us they see. Now they say, oh, it's time to go. Mary and Tom pack up the bag and it's time to go. We're moving on now. Stay in order, man. We're moving on now. Out we in these cities. Cause we can't catch no winds. All we catching is
Sorry,
Woo-hoo. Hey, how you doing, Miss Stacy? Are you gonna Stacy dash on us and just run away now? I think that's what's been happening the whole week. The more we come out here,
They've been
the more
dashing.
they've been what?
Dashing
They've been
over.
dashing. And that's why they call blood, because they do what? Dashing through the snow like a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, 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 hey. They've been dashing. I ain't never seen the devil
Ice cream
move
flavor
this
clothes.
quick. They got the ice cream and everything.
They used to be cool though, didn't they?
Right. Yeah, that's what it is. The Lord said, gather together, O nation of desire. But the Lord didn't say gather where.
Right.
That means you can gather anywhere. And guess what happened when you gathered? They will start to flee. Like a bunch of rats and roaches. And everything is spiritual, man. What happens as soon as you turn on the lights of your house? The roaches are scattering. The roaches is scattering everywhere.
Where?
The rats is scattering everywhere. They run right back into their little what?
Hole.
There you go.
They look.
There you go.
Cave.
And that little hole is what? That cave. Or back to their house. Why? Because they see the lion that's come out into the streets. And not just a lion, but a dragon. So they see a lion on the ground and a dragon in the air. And now they saying, holy shit. Hide the wife, hide the kids, he's killing everybody. Hide them all. Good God. There you go. You got Edomites driving around and they scared to even stop. This man probably supposed to go left and he turned all the way right. What the hell is he parking? Right. The hell is
They're back.
I can't believe they're back. My goodness. These Negroes, and look, see, he going straight to his car.
He got it quick too. It is super empty. They ain't never been this empty out here.
This man went straight to his car immediately.
They be like, oh shoot, I got a pass still.
Why? Because everything is spiritual, man. The righteous is rising up in front of everybody's eyes. And the wicked is starting to flee. Let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. Yeah. The wicked is starting to flee now. They going in their bikes, like the one towards the right. That day. Oh, I got it. Oh, God. And now you have Michelle saying, oh, you need a ride. Oh, jeez, man. I didn't even give him a scripture. And Michelle had to take him home.
You got some water in there in that cup.
You had one literally dash.
That's what I was gonna say.
What's going on, brother?
I think they
What's your name, King? What's your name?
Africans.
Huh? Isaac? Let me ask you a question real quick. Let me ask you a quick question.
They Africans.
They may be.
What's your nationality?
But not from there.
What's your nationality, Isaac? What is your nationality? Oh, God. Do you believe in God? All right, the jury's out. All right. Check, look up who you are, brother. The jury is out. All right, let's see.
They act like
We'll see. Only the Lord's going to declare. We'll see. The Spirit bear witness. We'll see. And
Yeah, brother.
you got to stop going into the camp. This is the work of the Lord.
right.
Stop interrupting. Y'all stay in one side. Stop going back and forth.
Sit still.
Sit still. And if you're going to go, don't go in front of the camera. Go behind the damn chair. Sit still. Right? So Isaac, and I know he's not an Israelite. Your brother said Isaac. Which Isaac are you? That's why they was trying to run.
I don't think they are because,
That's why they was trying to run. The Lord's going to expose all things. The Spirit shall bear, and that moon is bright as hell.
Look at it.
It's right there. By your
See?
feet.
This is real, man.
It's close too.
This is real. Everything is of the Most High. And is that light too as well? That's a light too. So the two lights is the sun and the moon. And those two lights is only for us. Nobody else. Nobody else. He's scared, man.
We are kind of late though.
No. It's not even being late. They scared because they see. I'm seeing them walking around.
Right.
They went down. They went downtown.
They went downtown.
They probably going all the way.
And that's spiritual because they're going downtown. And we're going uptown. We're going up and they're going down. Let me get Proverbs Job chapter 17 and 9. Yeah, cool.
Make sure you get all their heads.
You were supposed to share the water with them. Share the water with them.
Hey, Aladdin, what's going on, man? Aladdin. Is that Jasmine with the magic carpet?
No, sit
You
down.
see? I said Aladdin, and then his girlfriend just touched his back immediately. Said, "Come on, let's go. Let's go." Why? Because they know judgment is coming. They know judgment is coming. Come.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood.
So we are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, chosen by the Most High God. There they go. Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's your name?
Hello.
And you? What's your name? Luke. And what about you?
Anna.
Huh? Anna? The red blood Anna? And Luke Skywalker? Guess what? Y'all gotta walk into the pool of blood, which is your judgment.
That's right.
And it's all fun and games till the Most High put y'all to death. There you go. No, I can judge you. I'll show you right now. Come here. Oh, I can't. Drop that. Let me get 1 Corinthians 2:15. Guess what? You messing with the wrong person. Because judgment is coming to your whole entire dusty, cracker, old viper, disgusting pieces of crap nation. And the Lord gonna burn you out of crisp. I can't judge. You can't judge, Ryan.
Right.
Not knowing Yahweh about to judge his whole entire nation with a bloody sword. And then he go ahead, he gonna tell Yahweh, you can't judge. Shing! Cut his head right off. Bring it up.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 15. But he that is spiritual judges all things.
What the Lord said?
He that is spiritual judges all things.
No, you can't judge, man.
Right. Judges all things.
The Lord said he that is spiritual, and guess what? To be spiritual, you have to keep God's commandments first. And the commandments got to be chosen for you and given only to you. That's only given to the people that's on this chart. So first you got to be spiritual, and that man ain't spiritual because the commandments ain't for him. And then you can judge, as long as you ain't doing what somebody else is doing. Now I know I ain't no damn Edomite, so I'm gonna judge him immediately. No hesitation, immediately, quick, fast, in a hurry. See, another car just driving on by. Let's see. And what's funny, all the red lights that they put on the trees is all turned off.
Yeah, it is.
The
I
lights
just
is on.
noticed that.
This place is finished now. Windy City is looking like really Windy City.
Oh,
It's like a
when?
ghost town right now.
Never this, not this.
All it is, and he got the red car with the blue lights looking like a damn cop. Like an undercover. And he said, nope, they're out there. Nope. Nope. That's what happened to past camps, the past 4 camps.
Wow.
The police was driving on by, watching. The last camp, they stopped right in front of us, 2 cop cars, one big and one small,
Yeah.
looked us dead in the eye.
Like you
And I said, let me get Isaiah 14:21. Yeah, that's what I said. Nah. That's what I was saying. Let me get that for the cops. I looked them dead in the eye and said, the Lord gonna kill
Hurry,
your
hurry,
ass.
get
You ain't
it
got no
right.
ass.
And he couldn't do
You ain't got no
nothing.
ass.
Mr. Slave Man just drove on by. They couldn't do nothing. Right? We only look, oh, there they go. What's going on? They coming on by too. Woo! How you doing, man? I'm doing great. What's your name, man?
What's up?
Evans?
Evan, yeah.
Evan? And what about you?
Yeah, what about me?
What about you? What's your name?
Logan.
Logan? Is that like Wolverine?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. Quick question.
What's up?
Quick question. Right? You watch Marvel?
I do.
Who's your favorite character in Marvel?
Wolverine.
Wolverine, right? Now, Logan. Do you know where Logan get his powers from?
I do not.
Right. Now, what's funny is, there's a chosen people on this earth called the Hebrew
Grandma,
Israelites.
can you hold this real
And God said that they are the strongest people upon the face of this earth. Now, let me get Deuteronomy 32 verse 39. Let me show you something. Logan's powers, that's all in the Bible. Wolverine, his powers in the Bible. They get that from us, the children of Israel, and from God. Logan is not really a white man, it's a so-called black man. And his healing factor, let's find out where that's coming from.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal.
He does what?
I wound, and I heal.
What happened with Logan healing factor?
I wound, and I heal.
So God is the one that heals. Read on.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So nobody can deliver out of the hands of God. Like Logan, when he get mad, he turned into what? Berserker rage. He gets angry and attacks everybody. But guess who's more madder than Logan? Guess who's more angrier than Logan? Let me get Psalms chapter 5, verse 5. You think Logan got a berserker rage? Let's see what God is going to say. Bring it up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 5, verse 5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
Read on.
Thou hatest all workers of
The
iniquity.
Lord said what?
Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
Now check this out. God hates all workers of iniquity. I'm painting you a picture. Because there's people that work iniquity. Go to Psalms chapter 7 and verse 11. Logan with the berserker rage. With the healing factor. Let's see this. With his anger. Bring it out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 11. God judges the righteous.
God judges the righteous. Read on.
And God is angry.
And God is what?
And God is angry.
What about Logan rage?
And God is angry.
And God is angry. Read on.
With the wicked.
With the who?
With the wicked.
With the who?
With the wicked.
With the wicked. Every what?
Every day.
Every single day. Do you know who's the wicked? Do you know who's the devil? Give me Job 9:24. Let's find out, Mr. Logan. Let's see if this is going to get you your healing factor. Let's see. Job 9:24. Let's see. This Bible's real. All your favorite characters, they get it from our Bible. Now, that can come through as well. All right, come and listen.
This is
I got you, Logan. Don't worry, don't worry. I got you. Pay attention. I got you. This is something you'll never hear before.
this is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
What the Lord said?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So God said the earth, this earth right now, is given to the wicked. God is angry with the wicked every day and their iniquities. This earth, who is the number one so-called power structure on this earth right now? Huh?
Should be God.
No, I'm talking about the number one power structure, country, people.
Here.
Yeah. What is here?
USA.
USA. And what color is the president?
Is white.
White and what? Caucasian.
Yeah.
So the earth is given unto the wicked. Who's the one that has the most militaries? Yeah, you can hear this too. Don't worry about it. Don't be scared and run. Who's the one that has the most militaries? Who's the one that got the militaries and putting their militaries in Iran, in Iraq, in Russia, near Japan, China? All over the world, Afghanistan. Anywhere they go, they oppress people. Who's the one that controls the news, the media? The governors, the governments. Is who?
Governors and
What you said? What word you said before?
governors and
Yeah, the governors are not. Who's the one that controls that? Logan. Say it. Say it. No, you say it. You know it.
is it us? Like
There you go. Who's the us? You just missing the A. For the USA. Under Satan authority. So when you asked about the devil, guess who's the devil? Guess who's the children of the devil? All you gotta do is just look at the mirror when you get home. Read on.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
And he came with darkness when it was a time of light. The light are the children of Israel on this part right here. But when the devil came, which is your people, they have brought nothing in but darkness. That's why God is reminding us that the light that we are, that's why the moon right there is right now. Because the sun and the moon is for us. And you see, they came right back.
Hello.
How you doing, daughter of Satan? Right? Hold on. One last one. One last one. Maybe two last ones. So, check this out. Give me Genesis 25, verse 25. What's your name again? Evan? Evan Childs, or Evan as in Captain America? Chris Evans. There you go. Chris, all you missing is the T for Christ. Or you could put Christmas for mass slaughter you people have done. But we'll give you Chris. Check this out.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red.
And the first came out what?
And the first came out red.
What color is the devil? Quick. Red. Read on.
All over like a hairy garment.
Like a hairy beast. And a werewolf. Like a monster. Like a beast. Like a savage. That's what it means out right now. Full moon. First came out red. And you're looking at the moon like you about to turn into a werewolf. Is that why you got the green sweater on you and then the brown tan pants to represent the forest or the wilderness? So when a werewolf goes into the wilderness, he could transform and run wild like a beast, like an animal. And Logan is also known as a beast. Wow. Logan, which is Wolverine, Berserker Rage. When he gets mad, what happens? The claws comes out. The claws comes out. He's able to smell from far away. He's able to see from far away. He's able to heal very fast. And also, he's able to live a very long time. Now, there's a balance. Logan is speaking about the blessings of the children of Israel. We can heal. We're the strongest. We're the fastest. We're the best fighters. We're the smartest. We're the quickest. And we sense everything through the Spirit. But the other side of Logan as a beast, that represents your people. Because they're the savages. They're bloodthirsty. That's why he has Berserker Rage. Hold on, I got you. That's why he has Berserker Rage. Bloodlust. Like your people. They're cunning hunters. They watch, they prey, they watch, they kill, and they wait. And they take their time. Logan got his claws in experiments in Canada, which is a place of the cold. Why was he near the mountains? Because same as your people, the Caucasians, y'all cold-blooded people. Caucasian, I got you, hold on. In the Caucasus Mountains, read on.
And they called his name Esau.
And they called his name what?
And they called his name Esau.
So the children of the devil that's on this earth, y'all name is Esau. Jump to verse 27.
And the boys, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
And Esau, your nation of people, the Caucasian people, the Caucasus of the Caucasus Mountains, same as that of Logan or Wolverine, was a what?
A cunning hunter.
Was a cunning hunter. Your people are cunning. When they want to hunt, they set bear traps. Right? They go hunting.
Yep.
They become killers, poachers. They kill animals, giraffes, sharks, dogs, lions. Take their heads and put it on a damn trophy. And that's why the Most High gonna hunt your people now. Y'all people want to hunt everybody on the earth? Now is the time coming that the Most High gonna start to hunt y'all now.
Is that everyone though? Like,
No, only you Caucasian people.
but what about the people
Why
like
is that though?
myself that
We don't? How's it going, brother?
Why's that?
A man of the field.
He was a what?
A man of the
A
field.
man of the hockey field.
No, I understand that. But what about the people like respect people like?
Hold on,
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
understand.
I hear all your questions. I got you. And you pay attention. What's your name?
I'm Alan.
You're Alan? Alan
yeah.
Greer?
I mean, yeah.
Hey,
sure.
and you
Wherever
see,
you
I was
want.
about to answer your question, then you gotta go.
Hey, no, you can go. I'll stay.
gotta go.
You gotta go? That's why they say the
Hey.
wicked flee when no man pursue it.
Oh, I'll take your spot.
So you're the wicked, and you damn right you're gonna take his spot.
Oh, damn
Now
right
let's
I
see if you
am.
can handle this heat.
Oh, I bet you I am.
Mr.
I will.
Allen,
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
I know you weird out. You ain't gotta tell me. I already see
All
it.
right, say less.
But you and your French fries.
No,
Are you French?
I'm Polish.
You're Polish?
Yeah.
Polish.
I ain't from.
Right?
I ain't from.
And it's like the Polish with the mountains and the Canada, North and Antarctica,
We didn't have mine.
the North Pole, back and forth, lukewarm,
We didn't have that.
right? Of course I don't have that. Because the Most High put you on the mountains for the
I'm
wasted.
from Europe. We don't.
I
have
know
that.
you're from Europe.
That's from.
And guess what? Your time is up.
Our time's up, but we're still
Your
chilling
time
now.
is up.
How is? Explain. How is
Let me
my
get
time up?
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. We're gonna show you.
How is my time up?
Let me show you right now. Hold on, hold on, Alan.
Oh, I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, we're gonna find out.
Oh,
Let's
say
see.
less. Say less.
And what's your name? Becky, is that your name? Emma? And what about you?
I'm a beard for fucking.
What's your name? Alexa and Emma. Hey, damn, you got the sharp eyes. Huh? I'm just checking. Emma and Ella. Huh? You said I'm shitting on you because you white? I should be shitting on you because you white. Like Moab is the white part. You think you all cool and all nice and this and that, and you a bad girl? I can look at you dead in the eye. I can see you. I can see you, Miss Bad Girl. Emma, what's up? What's up? What's up? You gotta get out of here with that attitude, man. I know you're having a bad night, and you're gonna have an even worse night. You damn devil. You're gonna have a worse night. And you're gonna have to take the heat or handle it or get the hell out the kitchen.
Shh, quiet.
Hey, guess what? Guess what's gonna be your friend?
I'm gonna stay here.
The lake of fire. Miss Emma.
We'll be back though.
Oh,
No, it's all good.
and it's gonna be cool, all right, because you're cool-blooded. Or cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Hold on, Alan. Hold on. No, we're using that chair. We're using that chair. Put it back. I'll sit right here. No, stay right here.
Sit here.
Yeah, somebody sitting there. Stay right here.
I'll stay there.
Right, so bring this out. This is for you, Mr. Mac Allen.
Alan, yep.
Right? And what is y'all doing? Is y'all recording somebody with the lights? Or can y'all see, because y'all 3 blind mices or 2? Or do you need glasses, Emma or Becky? And can you move a little closer, right? And I respect the way.
No, for sure.
No, it's like they said with the COVID, 6 feet away, 6 feet away.
6 feet away.
There you go. You gotta respect your own rules.
Of course.
6 feet. A little more, right near the shadow.
That's enough sticks.
Right near the shadow. I know my damn numbers. Bring it out.
Book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
So the day gonna come that shall burn as an oven. And they're gonna be like a bunch of toaster shooters. Now drop that and go to Malachi chapter 1 and verse 2. So you got Emma and Becky and Allen. Mac Allen.
Back out there.
Or we gonna call her Becky.
Ray Allen.
Right? Ray Allen, right? Because you think you're the ray of light, huh?
I don't play ball, but yeah, Ray
I know you can't play ball. You probably trash. Check this out.
Is that because I'm white?
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 2.
No, that's just an added bonus.
Oh, okay.
I have loved you, saith the Most High. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So God only loved the people that's on this chart, which are the blacks, Hispanics, the American. And for you, you're not our people. Read on.
I don't think that's true though.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
What the Lord said?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
So the so-called black people, the so-called white people, thousands of years ago, we used to be brothers. Used to be. But we are not the same today. How you doing? What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Kylie.
Wait, is there
Kylie Jenner?
No, unfortunately not as pretty, but that's okay.
Hey, yeah. I didn't say you was pretty. Don't say unfortunately. I didn't say you was pretty.
Okay, chill.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay.
I only want the words of God. That's it.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord, yet I love
I'm gonna
Jacob.
separate y'all if y'all can't be quiet.
Verse 3.
Yeah, he loved what?
Yet I love Jacob.
Yeah, he loves Jacob. Jacob is the forefather of the blacks, Hispanics, the American, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. So God loves somebody. It's not the whole world, but it's only the children of Jacob, the children of Israel. Read on.
Verse 3. And I hated Esau.
And God did what?
And I hated Esau.
So Esau is your Caucasian people. True biblical nationality. Hey, look at that. Look at that.
No,
What's
I'm
going
saying,
on?
I'm chilling.
I know you're saying. I know
Don't
that.
tweet.
I know you're saying. You're not tweaking. What's your
I
name?
ain't tweaking nobody.
What's your name? Kenzie? Kenzie McKiller? Huh?
She like
Are you a
Ahrayah.
killer? What's your name, dude?
She's ready to leave him.
Maverick? Maverick Slaughter? So Kenzie McKiller and Maverick Slaughter. And what about you? What's your name,
Yeah,
Jasmine?
what is that?
Come on back, Maverick and Kenzie. Let me teach y'all a little something. Don't say no. Come on back. Yeah, Maverick, 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 Maverick. Woo! So stay right there with Alan. He might need a hug later on. Check this out. And you, what's your name again?
Kylie.
Kylie Jenner. With your orange pants and your black shirt. Do you like Halloween? Yeah, I bet it is. That's why you wear that color. So Kylie, yeah, I know, but the Most High had you wear that color. Because we're going to show you our Halloween trick.
All right, bet.
So Kylie, would you do me a favor and would you stay right there with that group?
Sure.
So, I like this group right here. Hey, Kenzie. Kenzie, you got to pay attention, man. All right, there you go. And guess what? You got to pay attention. You have any money on you?
I don't have any money.
So how are you going to pay attention?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't say I want money. I'm just saying if you're going to pay attention. Because the money that you would give us, it would amount to the blood, sweat, and tears. Hold on, I got your question real quick, but let me get this out. Hold on, Kenzie. No, the Bible first. Bring it out.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2.
And then you got the 3 teenage witch right there on the corner making a whole bunch of noise. Miss Salem, the teenage witch, Sabrina the witch,
Sabrina.
charmed. Are y'all charmed?
That's fucked.
No, I said, are y'all charmed?
Ready.
What's your name? Hold on. Step back, demon. Step back. Maverick, hold on, Maverick. Enjoy the show. And Becky, are you gone already? Hey, I'm right here. No, we don't love you. I'm right here. Step back, you damn devil. Hey, leave them alone. Don't talk to them. Mind their business. Mind your business and keep it moving, you damn witch. Hey, go ahead and kick it. Let's see what happens. You are the witch.
That's fucked.
And your love is coming with death.
Oh, that's fucked.
You damn devil.
I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere.
You try to kick the little baby dragon. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
I don't think that's a drag. I'm just gonna
Try to cast a spell. And y'all waiting for the new moon so I can cast a spell, charmed. Miss Phoebe Piper. Are y'all teaming up as a bunch of witches to cast some spells on us? When the scripture says, no enchantment shall work against Jacob. The devil don't belong here. And we're going to run y'all away with the words of God. Oh, they coming back. There you go. Have some fun. Let's go. So, Mr. Mac Allen. There you go. There you go, Miss Witch, teenage witch. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
I'm Lizzie.
Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This is Lizzie McGuire. Yeah.
Autograph for you.
Huh?
I can sign an autograph.
No. You're going to wish you had my autograph when I put your ass in chains and slavery on the king.
Oh, that's cap. That's cap.
You're going to wish.
So much cap about that right now.
And guess what? You thinking about a cap? That's why they call me the captain, but the Lord gonna bust a cap in your people's ass. No, the Lord's gonna do it. Listen, McGuire, you think I'm playing games? Let's see what the Bible says first. Oh, Lord!
I'm a Christian.
I don't give a damn. You're not even a real Christian. The real Christian are the blacks and the Hispanics, the American, which are the followers of Christ. And Christ is a so-called black man who only died for the nation of Israel, which are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native and Seminole Indians. Hey, Becky, you're not going to save her. Miss Mary Sue, bring it out.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. Con. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. And I hate
And you think this is a game. This is not a joke. You're going to find out what's going to be funny. Hey, Mac Allen, pay attention. Don't let this witch charm you.
Oh, no.
Bring it out.
No, we cool? Let's
And
hear
I
it.
hated Esau.
What the Lord said?
And I hated Esau.
What the Lord said about these 4 Edomites?
And I hated
And
Esau.
what the Lord said about the new replacement for the charmed witch that just came now?
And I hated Esau.
And God said he hated Esau, which is your people, read on.
Con. And laid his mountain.
And did what?
And laid his mountain.
That's why you're living in the Caucasus Mountains first.
Stand.
Read on.
Get over here with your sister.
And his
I
inheritance.
said that's why y'all live in the Caucasus Mountains first. But now, y'all here in America, in the land of the children of Israel, where y'all do not belong.
Hey, I ain't from
And you
here,
gonna
though.
be this thing. I already
That's why
told you. Bring it
that's
out.
maybe right.
And his heritage.
And his what?
And his heritage.
And his what?
And his heritage.
And his what?
And his heritage.
And his heritage, read on.
Waste.
His heritage is a what?
I don't know.
Waste.
So, Mr. Mac Allen and you 3 old triple O Tom Cheese witch. The Lord said your heritage have been wasted.
I'm sorry, I'm saying.
And there go Billy. Hey, you gonna be saved, all right? You gonna be saved for plantation.
Oh, he said
Bring it out.
For the dragons.
For the what?
For the dragons.
For the what?
For the dragons.
For the what?
For the dragons.
For the dragons, read on.
Of the wilderness.
Of the who?
Of the wilderness.
And you're gonna have a beautiful night when the Lord puts you in slavery. And you see you're gonna be a willing slave. I already see it.
No, I don't want to,
But you know it's the truth, right?
there's no helping it if you say
Let me show you. Revelation 13 and verse 9.
That's a true statement.
Everything I say, hold on, Mr. Phoebe. And you see, you humble down real quick. I know you are. There you go. Hey, there you go, man. Right out of the devil's mouth. There you go. Be proud of who you are so the Lord can kill you. There you go, man. You see, our job is to reveal the righteous and the wicked. Hold on. Revelation 13 and verse 9. Bring it up.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Now, Miss Lizzie McGuire, don't you got 2 ears?
Yeah, I do.
So God said, if any man have an ear, let him hear. You got 2 ears, you got 2 ears, you got 2 ears, Mac Allen. Read on.
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
What the Lord said?
He that leadeth into captivity.
The Lord said?
He that leadeth into captivity.
So the Lord said, he that leadeth into captivity. Have some respect for the damn Bible, man. Mac Allen.
I'm listening. I've been listening.
So listen. You got 2 ears to listen and 1 mouth to speak. Now it's time for you to
Let's
listen.
hear it.
And you damn witch devil, move. Get out of
I
here.
don't think you gotta say all that.
That's why you laughing like a damn witch. The witch of Windy City.
You're saying that, but you're dressed like that. It's like, what's that all?
Yeah. Yes. I'm dressed like this.
Correct?
Yes. Dragon right here. Meet you on the neck. Meet you on the head. Dragon chain right here. And boots ready for war.
Boots ready for
Why? Because I'm here to teach the words of God.
That's why I'm
And
listening.
these are all beautiful garments. I'm dressed like a
You
prince
have
and like a
some.
king.
What is it?
And a damn
Chicken
dragon slave.
and
God didn't wear stuff like
steak. Philly
Guess
cheese
what?
steak.
The Most High got better than what I got.
That's the
This ain't
chicken.
nothing.
that. So what are you preaching now?
I got you right now. For you,
Yes.
bring it out. I said I'm just like this.
Yeah, so what
Most I will, if I get powered and you see me like this, it ain't gonna be me on the mic again.
It's gonna be me on the mic.
No, it's going to be you with a chain on your neck, and you're going to be praying to God for mercy, but I'm going to chop your damn head
I
off with
bet
this
you
sword.
a
Bring it out.
million fucking that will never happen in my fucking life.
He that leadeth into captivity.
What the Lord said?
He that leadeth into captivity.
So your people have led us into captivity. The blacks and the Hispanics, the American. And guess what? You ain't got no God. You only got Satan.
So what do you got?
So we got 𝐿 𝐻OI.
What do you got?
Hold on. This is almost done. Let's see if you truly respect me, Lizzie McGuire.
Let's see. He that killeth with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword. Your people have slaughtered millions of innocent people, man. Billions. And y'all have destroyed the blacks, Hispanics, and Native and Seminole Indians. Your forefathers did that. And that's why you laugh, because you think it's a joke. We're not joking up here.
The Spanish weren't a part of it though.
The Hispanics is right here.
If
The
you're
Hispanics is right here. They are the tribe of Ephraim, the tribe of Manasseh, the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, the tribe of Simeon, the tribe of Asher, and the tribe of Zebulun.
you read history, the Spanish weren't a part of it.
So y'all messed up big time.
I'm
Read on.
no, you got-
Hold on, Lizzie McGuire. Hold on. Let's see if you're sorry. Hold on.
Hey, just
Read on. Don't worry about them. Hold on.
He that killeth with the sword.
What the Lord said?
He that killeth with the
What
sword.
the Lord said?
He that killeth with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword. Don't look back at your friend, because the Lord ain't going to save you from nothing. You're going to have to deal with your judgment. He that killeth with the sword. Read on. Don't run. So listen.
What's gonna happen if she doesn't go?
Read on.
He that killeth with the sword
Listen. Read on.
must be killed with the sword.
So God said you must be killed with the sword. Are you sorry, Lizzie McGuire?
Go with your friend.
Then turn back if you're sorry. And with that, she had to go. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I have to go. And then she said, keyword, I don't want to be left alone. Everybody judgment. Nobody gonna help them. They're gonna be left alone. With who? The kings of terror. And what is that you got in your hand right now, Mac Allen?
That's a gyro and a fry.
And what does it do?
The gyro and the fry?
Yeah, what does it do?
It feeds me.
Make sure y'all stay in order.
It
If
feeds
you're not
me.
in order, just get off the line. What does it do? And no talking.
It feeds me.
It feeds you what?
It feeds me so I can be healthy. I can have food in my stomach.
Does that have smoke in there?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I smoke.
Of course you smoke.
Of course I smoke. Yeah.
Because you're the actual dragon.
No, no.
Puff the magic dragon. Puff, smoking pass.
You're interrupting me. No, I chose this.
Of course you chose it because you chose death.
Correct.
Because your people always choose death because that's what y'all want.
That's what you say. All right.
That's what you want. And when it comes to death, y'all the best at it.
Keep that wind from going in your face.
No.
How
Because
is that
God
not?
is coming to take away your life and your people's life.
So you're saying, all right.
Shh. I thought it there.
The Bible says it.
Okay.
God is coming to take your people's life because guess what? You have slaughtered so many lives.
I actually don't think it says that.
You actually don't think it says that?
No.
Let me get Isaiah chapter 66. And we'll go to verse 15. Let's see. Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15.
Sure,
Let's
I
see.
can sit here or no?
No, you can't sit there. There's people saying that. You got to stand up and take your punishment.
My
Bring it out.
punishment. No, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, you're going to be... Of course you're chilling because you're a damn villain.
I'm a villain for what?
Of course you're chilling because
reason?
you're cold-blooded.
What reason? What's
Because
the
your
reason?
people have slaughtered
My
everybody.
people. What about me though?
No. Don't
Oh,
worry.
so
You
read
reap the
about this
benefits.
now, read about
You
that
reap
now.
the benefits.
The benefits.
Yes. You and your walking white privilege. You
See-
reap the benefits. Bring it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire,
So God is coming with fire by sending his son. Read on.
and with his chariots like a whirlwind,
Read on.
to render his anger,
So when there's what?
to render his anger
Because God is angry. Read on.
with fury,
What?
with fury,
So God is very angry. Read on.
and his rebuke with flames of fire.
The flames of fire. Read on.
Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
What the Lord said?
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
So God said by fire and by his sword, God is going to plead with all flesh. That pertains to death. Now let me get Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. Let's see if God really bless you or curse you. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is John.
Jillian? All right, Jillian. Let's see. And what about you, Nurse Joy?
God. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
What the Lord said?
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
So God didn't come to send peace on earth, you know?
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
But a sword. So Christ came to send a sword, which pertains to death. A sword is coming to America, and especially to your people.
It doesn't say anything about my people though.
Oh, your people. Let me get Isaiah 34.
Oh,
verse
now
4.
we're going on another cycle.
Yeah. They're supposed to connect.
Oh, see.
I'm going to give you a quick three-piece.
Okay, my God.
Isaiah 34 and verse 4. He said, they don't say nothing about his people. Let's see.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 2.
He's choosing his
For
own.
the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He that utterly destroyed them, he delivered them to the slaughter.
He delivered them to the slaughter, read on.
Verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
So this is God describing what he's going to do to your people, you know?
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, like the Caucasus Mountains, read on.
Verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Right, jump to verse 5.
Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
For God said his sword is going to be bathed in heaven. His sword is pertaining to the nuclear missiles. That's what Russia got for your people. Read on.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Upon what?
Upon Idumea.
Upon what?
Upon Idumea.
Do you know who's Idumea?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't. No.
Idumea is a country where your people, the Caucasian people, which is Esau, Edom. That is your homeland.
No, it's not.
That is your homeland. Well, you didn't know, but now you learn something new.
That's
You don't have
not
to
though.
accept it, but that's who you are.
That's not the.
That is your true homeland back in the biblical ages.
Oh, okay.
In the ancient days.
All right, continue.
Idumea is where God said his sword is going to bathe in heaven. Now, he's not speaking about the land Idumea. He's speaking about the people. Wherever your people go, guess what? That's where Idumea is.
All right.
So guess what? Idumea is here in America. Read on.
It's like it. And upon the people of my curse.
Upon the people of his what?
Upon the people of my curse.
Of his what?
Of my curse.
Of his curse. You are the actual cursed people.
How's that?
The Caucasian people, how y'all curse, is what the curse of Cain. What is one of the curses God put on y'all was a mark, which is what? Y'all have no melanin. Y'all have leprosy. The sun hates y'all and it's burning y'all out of the damn earth.
It's not though.
Y'all a bunch of murderers and killers. Don't you got to put sunscreen on you?
Oh, I don't.
Well, guess what?
But how's that
Because you're
though?
probably not in the sun.
Explain.
Because you're not probably in the sun because you suffer from leprosy.
I go to Florida, I'm chilling there.
Yeah, guess what? Stay born in Florida. Why you over here?
I live here.
Guess what? Because you live here because you're a cold-blooded killer. That's why
I
it's called the
daughter
Windy
about to sit
City.
here.
I live here because I'm a cold-blooded killer. That makes no sense.
You're from the Windy City, cold-blooded killer. That's why you say you was chilling.
Windy City.
Everything you say out of your mouth, I'm using it against you.
Windy
You know?
City is Chicago. We're not in Chicago though. We're not in Chicago. So you're wrong right there.
To judgment. And you got more of your mountainous cave dwellers walking around.
But
None of y'all belong here.
See how you're interrupting me right now?
Y'all gotta go back to the mountains. None of y'all belong here.
So you're
And for
saying
you, Mr. McAllen, you're not listening to the words I'm saying.
you're not listening to me.
No, you ain't listening to the words I'm saying, Mr. McAllen. Because you think he said I'm saying all of this stuff about the Bible and cursing the Bible. Have no respect for the Bible.
Go get in the car.
You see that? You see that?
See, you're interrupting me whenever I talk. That's why.
No, I'm talking the words of God, but you're not listening to what
No,
I'm
you're
saying.
not listening to me.
No, I don't have to listen to you
And
because you
here
ain't
we
making
go.
no
You're
sense.
interrupting one more time.
What you said?
No,
What you
you're
said?
interrupting again.
First of all, you ain't listen to what I said. Whatever I said, he just skip right past it.
And you see
That
how
shows
he
you have no
He
respect.
skipped the subject. He skipped the because I'm right.
What are you
No.
trying to say to him?
Nah,
You ain't listen. That's why I don't know if I can do
What are
it.
you trying to say to
he
him?
can't do it.
What's your name?
Nah, he's saying all
What's your
this.
name?
He's like,
Hey, Mister in the middle. What's your name?
you're a fucking cold-blooded killer if you're white.
No. Well, I say you're from the Windy City.
This ain't the Windy City, though. This is
What that says right there? Windy City.
That's a fucking restaurant.
It's not about the restaurant. It's about your people.
Fucking down in small.
It's not about the restaurant. It's about your people. Y'all come from the mountains, the Caucasus Mountains. That's why y'all call yourself Caucasian. Y'all don't understand, and that's why he said facts. Because he probably got more sense than you. You probably drunk. Let me get Job chapter 30. If you're sober, you act like that. You should be ashamed.
Oh, I'm chilling.
Let me get Job chapter 30, verse 1.
You're saying
Matter of
that,
fact,
but
start
you're
at verse
wearing,
5.
you're wearing a dragon suit right now.
Right.
At like 11
Because I'm coming with the spirit of the dragon and chop your damn dragons.
I bet you won't, though.
No, I ain't got to do it. I just got to use the spiritual sword.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, and I'm having a great job with it.
Let's see how far that's gonna get you, though.
Hey, I got a lot far with it. A whole lot far than what you even realize.
Hey,
Bring
right
it out.
here,
This is the book
I
of
can tell,
Job,
I can
chapter
tell.
30 and verse
I
5.
can tell right now.
They were driven forth from among men.
So God is speaking about the Caucasian people in this Bible right now. Check this out.
They cried after them as they were driven forth from among men.
And y'all, we are waiting for some food or some orders?
Yeah, we're waiting for some friends. Yeah.
Damn, y'all don't have no respect for the Bible?
Right. No, I don't.
No, we actually just came from.
See, I know you don't.
I do, yeah.
You do? So can you tell your friend right there to have a bit more respect for the Bible?
Me?
Yeah, can you tell your friend right there to have a bit more respect for the Bible? This is the words of God.
Hey, have some more respect for the Bible.
Let him know.
Respect for the Bible.
Let him know. What's your name? What's your name?
Ryan.
No, what's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Nick.
Nick, and what's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Yeah.
So Ryan, can you at least try to have some respect? And Nick, could you put him on check, man?
I have respect.
Let him know.
I got you.
All right, appreciate it, Nick.
Wait, what the fuck is going on?
There you go. I appreciate it, man. Have some respect.
Hey, why are you
All
guys
right?
out here?
So hold on, I got you. I got you. Bring it up.
They were driven forth from among men.
If y'all don't understand the words that's coming out right now, y'all about to learn y'all history right now.
Yes.
Have some damn respect. Bring it out.
Absolutely. I agree.
They
Let's hear
cried
it, let's hear it,
after
let's
them
hear
as after a thief.
Go from the top again.
Let's hear it.
They were driven forth from among men.
So God said the Caucasian people was driven forth from among men.
No, he said they were driven. He never stuck out.
Right.
Why are you?
God,
why are
I'm
you
giving you the interpretation because guess what? You don't understand what's going on. I'm going to paint the picture for you.
Dude.
God said the Caucasian people was driven forth from among men. Why? Because wherever y'all go, y'all cause death and destruction and plagues and curses and murder and poison. Y'all destroy everybody. Y'all kill everyone like Christopher Columbus, like George Washington, like Franklin D. Roosevelt. All the Caucasian race has murdered everybody.
Where does it say that?
Read on.
Yeah, where does it say Caucasian?
I'm not Caucasian. Where does it say that?
Say
I just
Caucasian.
Listen.
Let's hear it. No.
They cried after
Let
them
them talk.
after a
He said they
thief.
cried.
They did what?
It never
They
says
cried
Caucasian.
after
Let them
them
talk.
as
You're
after
not
a thief.
listening.
I
They
read the Bible.
cried after them as a thief. Why? Because your nation of people have stolen everything.
But
Y'all
we cried.
stole y'all stole every, and you see, y'all have no respect. Y'all have no respect. The people that cry after y'all is all the nations of the world.
Hey, let's read the Bible from his phone. It does not say Caucasian anywhere in there.
First of all, it's not going to say Caucasian because the Bible is an allegory.
Esau. Look it up.
And your name is Esau Edom. That's your people, biblical nationality. The Bible's an allegory. It's not for all y'all to understand it. It's only for the children that's on this chart. We're here to give y'all the understanding so y'all can know who y'all are. You laughing and you thinking it's a joke, don't worry. The Most High gonna destroy you. Bring it up.
This chart is to boost your
Verse
morale.
6.
Because
To
you
dwell
don't
in
know what
the
you're
clefts
saying. That's the
of the
problem we're having
valleys,
here.
in caves of the earth.
So the Lord said your people dwelt in the cliffs of the valleys.
My people.
That valley is speaking about what? The Caucasus Mountains.
So what
That's
is-
why it says the cliff of the rocks. Read on.
Sit right here.
In caves of the earth.
And what?
In caves of the earth.
That's why it is called the Caucasus Mountains of Mount Georgia, Russia. Your people came from the caves. Just like Cain went to the cave of Nod. Just like Esau went to the cave of Mount Seir. And just like your people went to the Caucasus Mountains.
It doesn't-
Why?
it doesn't
Because
say
y'all
that,
the same
though.
spirit
It
again.
doesn't say that though.
It's not going to say Caucasians. It's not going to say Caucasians. It's not going to say the Caucasus. It's going to say Esau and Edom.
That's your own perspective. I will repeat, if you keep interrupting me, I'll keep saying what I have to say.
First of all, I'm not interrupting you. You're not even respecting the words of God.
That's not the word. See, if you read the Bible, then you're interpreting, saying it's all Caucasian.
Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. He's going to read it, and I got to break it down. And the thing with you just keep talking and talking and talking. You're not even listening. Those two right there, they're listening.
Because they don't have anything to say,
because they're listening. They have more respect to the words of God than you do. You should be ashamed. Bring it out.
And in the rocks.
And in the what?
And in the rocks.
In the rocks. The rocks, the cliff. That pertains to the mountains, the Caucasus Mountains. Read on.
Verse 7. Among the bushes they brayed. Under the nettles they were gathered together. Verse 8. They were children of fools.
They were what?
They were children of fools.
It is a perfect example of the Edomites right there on the left side. They don't respect the Bible. Making noise left and right and here and there. Yeah, one dude that said he don't care about the Bible. You see? This is why the Most High, hold on. This is why the Most High gonna just send judgment to this place. The Lord gonna send big judgments to this place. And I hope the Most High do it as well. Read on.
Children of base men.
The Lord said?
Of base men.
So the Lord said there was the lowest of the people. Children of base men.
Okay,
So what I learned, go ahead. What you want to say? What's your name?
my name's Gavin.
Your name is what?
Gavin.
Gavin?
Yeah.
What's your nationality?
I'm Hispanic.
You're Hispanic? What's your father? What is your father?
What do you mean?
What is your father? Puerto Rican, Dominican?
Mexican.
Mexican? Taino descent?
Yes.
So guess what? The Bible's for you.
I went to Catholic school for
You want to understand what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Right, check this
But
out.
also, one of
Go
the
ahead.
biggest things we were judged on was don't, one of the biggest things we were judged on was don't judge others. I feel like a generalization because of 6 people. So like I feel like that's unfair. I think it's an unfair generalization. Yeah, I know the two Chelsea. Yes. I have no idea.
Look at the bottom right here.
On the right hand side.
What it says? No, Issachar. So the tribe of Yall is Issachar. Now check this. You said God said that we can't judge this and sin?
No, I'm just saying like one of the premises of the Bible is
That's not what it means. Let me get 1 Corinthians. Let me show you what the
Listen.
Bible says. I'm going to teach you. Listen. Don't worry about them. They're all distractions. Don't worry about them. I'm here for you. 1 Corinthians 2:15. Yeah, 2:15. Check this out. Right? So what's going on? What I was doing earlier, I was judging others. Why? Because the Bible said I can do that. Why? Because I'm one of the people that's on this chart, 12 tribes of Israel. You're one of our people. Now listen. Check it out.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
So God said he that is spiritual judgeth all things. Now the book of Matthew chapter 6. Hold on. Listen. I'm the teacher. You're the listener. So listen. All right. So listen. In the book of Matthew chapter 6, it says what? When you judge somebody, like the mote of your eye, you can't tell somebody to do something that you're not doing. If I'm keeping the commandments, I can tell our people on this chart, they got to keep the commandments. They got to keep, hold on. Read that again.
But he that is spiritual.
The Lord said?
But he that is spiritual.
What the Lord said?
But
He that is spiritual.
So God is spiritual, right? The Lord said, but he that is spiritual, you know?
But he that is spiritual judges all things.
And to be spiritual, you have to pray, you have to fast, and you have to also keep God's commandments. We keep God's commandments. That's why we're spiritual. That's why we're able to judge.
Hey, so do you fast?
Let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 50.
Do you fast? Do you
First
fast?
of all,
Do you fast? Do you
check
fast?
this out. Check this out.
You don't.
It's not your place to say that because you don't know that. You can do that when you finally keep God's commandments. If you don't keep God's commandments, you can't judge. Hey,
He's doing
hey.
it now. He's doing it now.
Right. Right. Check this out. Huh? That's not true. That's not true. I'm going to teach you something. If you want to listen, I'll teach you. All right, so listen.
This book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels?
So God said, don't you know the saints shall judge the angels? That's the power we're going to have when we keep God's commandments. You say we can't judge nobody. The Most High said we're going to be able to judge angels. You don't know who you are. You are a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. You are a son of God on this earth. You have power over all these damn Edomites right here. You don't know who you are. No, right now we're mortal. It is our place to judge those that's keeping God's commandments. Keep moving. Those that's keeping God's commandments, they can judge. We can judge. You never knew that before. Where you come from? Christian church? A Roman Catholic. You're not even supposed to be in that church. Have you ever been to Rome?
I am not.
So how the hell are you a Roman Catholic?
That's not what that means.
No. How the hell are you a Roman Catholic and you've never been to Rome?
I don't need to go to Rome. That's not how that works.
The reason why I asked you that, because guess what? You don't belong in that religion.
Get out of
You
here!
don't belong in any religion.
I don't belong in.
In any religion. God gave us laws and commandments to keep. Let me get Exodus 24 verse 12. You say you're imperfect? The Lord said you can be perfect. Did you know that?
No, only God.
Let me get Matthew chapter 5 verse 48.
Only the Trinity.
Let's see. No, there's no Trinity. There's no Trinity. Let me get Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. You're going to learn something today. You're going to learn something today. Let's see what the Bible says about being perfect.
That's what happened.
God, this is the book of Matthew.
You got to listen. Don't worry about them. They're distraction. You keep saying you're listening, but you're not listening. So actually listen and stop talking and just listen. Bring it out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect.
What the Lord said?
Be ye therefore perfect.
What the Lord said?
Be ye therefore
I
perfect.
thought we couldn't be perfect.
Be ye therefore perfect.
So God told us on this chart, you are on this chart. You from the tribe of Issachar. The Lord said, be ye therefore perfect. We don't.
Even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
Even as the Most High God and the Son Christ is perfect. Us as the children of Israel, we got to be perfect. We can be perfect. Don't say no but. Do you agree with it or not?
You're a child from Israel.
All right. So one you got wrong.
I agree that you
Hold on. First you said we can't be perfect. And then I show you in the Bible that God said we can be perfect.
Who?
You got to listen.
Who did he say?
Don't worry about them. I'm not here for them. I'm only here for you. Don't look to them. I'm only here for you. And stop talking and listen.
I mean, you just asked me a question.
I said listen. How many times I got to tell you to listen? Listen. So listen. The Lord said you can be perfect when you keep His commandments. All right.
You should strive to keep the commandments. And
Right.
be perfect.
And the commandments saying what? Is it hard?
No, I know the commandments.
What's the commandment? Nope, there's no 10
All
commandments.
10.
What do you mean there's no
Sarah.
There's 613 commandments.
Hey, let's hear you say
Did you
them.
know that?
Hey, let's hear you say them.
613
Hey,
Let me
say
give
your
you one.
commandment.
Let me give you one. Let me get Leviticus 11 and verse
Oh,
7.
you're going off of his
Do you eat
phone.
pork? Do you eat pork?
Oh, that's
Give me
tough.
all 613.
No, I ain't got all day for
Moses
that. Do you
went
eat
up on
pork?
Sinai
Because you don't know
For
them. You
40
don't know
days
the
and 40 nights.
commandments.
Do you eat pork?
Oh, thanks for talking, man.
I do.
Occasionally,
Dodge, you
yes.
might
All
question
right.
for 20
Let me give you this
minutes
commandment
now.
that you've never seen before or heard before. Because you think it's only 10. Brother, I'm here to help you and teach you, man.
I understand.
So listen.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13. 11 and 7.
Girl, I'm trying to fix it.
This is one of the commandments that's not in the 10 commandments. It's 613 commandments.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine,
And the what?
and the swine,
What is the pig?
and the swine,
What is the pork that he say he eat occasionally?
and the swine,
And the swine, we don't.
though he divide the hoof,
We don't.
and be cloven-footed,
We don't.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
That means when it comes to the pig, his job's supposed to eat everything on the land. Why? Because the pig is a garbage dispenser. It don't digest his food because that's not his job.
Dirty
Why?
animal.
You're not supposed to eat the pig. It's a dirty animal. We don't.
He is unclean to you.
What the Lord said?
He is unclean to
What the
you.
Lord said?
He is unclean to
So
you.
the pig is unclean to you, and for you as a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Issachar, you're supposed to be holy. We don't.
Verse 8. Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
What the Lord said?
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
No, you can eat it occasionally.
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
The Lord said of their flesh, you are not supposed to ever eat it. Listen.
And their carcass shall ye not touch.
You're not even supposed to touch the pork, the pig, the damn bacon bits, the baconator, the damn ham hock. You're not supposed to touch none of that.
Okay.
That's for you.
You have no baconator?
Read on.
They are unclean to you.
The Lord said,
They are
Hey,
unclean
you're
to
missing
you.
they're unclean to you. Read on.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of blood.
God said the pork is unclean to you. That's one of the
Hey, you're
613 laws.
missing out on the baconators,
Another one.
man.
Hold on. What? What you said?
They
I'm what?
slap. Hey, they slap.
God-fearing Catholic, I love bacon.
First of all, you think the laws is done away with?
Everybody else.
Do you think the laws is done away with? Because that's one of the laws in the Old Testament.
The laws are done away with. I have to clarify later. Is it
Right, it's to give you more understanding. But first, you have to understand the laws. Listen.
Grandma, them
Listen.
was
I'm the
good.
teacher. You're the one that's listening. First, you have to understand the laws. Leviticus 11:7 is one of the laws of God that's in effect till this day.
Is it?
Yes. You've been breaking that law without even knowing it. I'm here to teach you the laws so you can be what? Holy.
Okay.
That's why I keep telling you, listen.
I know.
So listen.
Well,
I have a question.
No, this is me teach you the laws of God. This ain't no damn conversation.
I think this should be a conversation.
No, you think it should be. This is the words of God. There's no more conversation no more. I tried that, you wasn't listening.
I am
Let me get Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 1. There's no more conversation no more. You're either going to listen to the words of God or you can just leave and the Most High will destroy your ass.
How would you
you're
destroy
a
her?
Hebrew
How?
Israelite.
Explain.
He said the Most High, not himself. Quit yelling.
How though? How?
Quit yelling in my ear.
Stay in
I'm
order.
not talking.
Stay in order.
But you yelling in my ear.
You don't have to run the hallway.
See,
You have to, you gotta show some
He's
damn
not
gotta talk
respect.
to me right now.
Yo, bro, Matt Allen, show some damn respect.
to who?
Don't talk to them, talk to me. I'm right here.
I've been trying to, but you've been
And you know what's
dodging
funny?
my question.
You haven't been showing any respect. You haven't shown me no respect. So why the hell would I pay attention to you?
I've been trying to.
So
but-
show some freaking respect.
Freaking, okay. All right,
Ecclesiastes
explain,
5:1.
explain yourself.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
And he think it's funny. This is the true words of God. Y'all keep laughing. Y'all don't think it's funny.
I'm listening.
Y'all think it's funny. Sooner than later, you're going to see that this was the words of God. This was the prophets of the Most High. This is the true words of God.
Who's
Y'all think it's a game until that death angel comes to y'all people.
Who's that?
Bring it out.
Our people. Why? It doesn't
And
say
be
anything
more
about
ready
that.
to hear.
What the Lord said?
And be more ready to hear.
Start from the top again.
Huh? Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
So the Lord said, keep your foot. Stand still, shut the hell up, and listen. Why? Because this is the real house of God right here. This is the real church right here. It's not the Christianity, the Baptist, the Seventh-day Adventist, the Roman Catholic. The real church of God was here the whole damn time.
On whose side?
For the Hebrew Israelites.
So,
And be more ready to hear.
What the Lord said?
so
Be
how's that
more ready
benefit
to-
you?
What I kept telling Mac Allen the whole damn time?
And be more ready to hear.
I kept telling him, be more ready to hear.
Ray Allen. Ray Allen.
Be more ready to hear.
Celtics, you know?
Than to give the sacrifice of fools.
Then to what?
Than to give the sacrifice of
The
fools.
Lord said, be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. Now we good. Be more ready to hear than give the sacrifice of fools. Why? Because you're a fool because you don't even know what's going on right now.
See that?
You truly don't understand
you
what's
don't know what's
happening
going
right
on. You're
now.
listening to what he says. He's reading the
You don't
Bible.
understand what's happening
He's
right
reading
now.
the Bible. You're not,
You don't?
though.
For they consider not that they do evil.
What the Lord said?
For they consider not that they do evil.
You don't understand the type of judgment that's about to come to you.
Who
your
does
people.
evil? Who does
And
evil?
especially you.
Hey,
Your people
hey,
do evil.
Who?
That's it on that?
White people?
Now let me show y'all.
Are you talking about Caucasian?
why
Hey,
we had
you
him
dodging
reading
my question
and me
again.
speaking.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm done with you.
Thank you. I'm done with you
You're
too.
dismissed. You leave. You can be dismissed.
Because you don't know what
Let me
you're
get Nehemiah 8
saying.
and 8. Let me show y'all
Because you
something.
don't know what you're saying. That's the funny
You
part
can be
about it.
dismissed. Shalak Rayim, wa anasi wa abadi wa haragi wa mashapatim.
You don't know what you're saying.
Al kal adwamya wa gawamya wa ayab yabnawa babkisha babkisha Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Hebrew?
I don't speak that language.
Destruction and curses on Mac Allen.
Good luck, buddy.
You're gonna find out what I said.
This is the book of Nehemiah,
That's
chapter.
Paleo Hebrew. Check this
I'll,
out.
hey, I'll see you here in a
The
week.
reason why he's reading and I'm teaching, you're gonna see why. Bring it out.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 8.
I'll see you in a week. You're
So
not, you're
they
gonna be
read
doing
in
the
the
same
book.
shit.
What the Lord said?
So they read in the
What
book.
the Lord said?
So they read in the book.
So he was asking the whole time why he reading. God said you're reading the book, so he's reading the book, read on.
And the law of God distinctively.
Read on.
And gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading.
So he reads, and I'm the speaker to give sense according to the reading I'm bringing out. That's why I pick and choose the scriptures I want to bring out. I try to ask these questions, but he wasn't listening.
No, you dodged,
so
you
he's
dodged my
dismissed.
questions. You dodged
He's
my
dismissed.
questions.
The Lord gonna destroy him. What's your question?
Hey, you got a
What's your name?
I'm Anthony.
Anthony? Oh, that's crazy. We was talking about Anthony today.
If you are not fully committed to, are we talking about Christianity, right?
No, we're talking about the laws of God, the Bible.
Laws of the Bible. If you're not fully committed, or you're not fully, you know, you don't do all the commandments correctly, can you still be holy?
First of all, right? That's a good question you asked. If you're not fully committed or do all the commandments, are you still holy, right? Now, who are the commandments given to?
I would say the people.
What people? What people?
Us.
Who's us?
Humans.
Humans? Let's see what the Bible says. Let me get Psalms 147 to 19.
Me and James about to use the
Let me see what the Bible says. Because your question is, can you keep the commandments? And if you can't keep all of them, are you still going to be holy? Let's see what the Bible says. First, you got to understand, who were the commandments given to? First.
I would say the people, but I don't
Now,
know.
you would say the people. Now, you see, you are honest answer right there because you don't know. That's a good thing. That means your guy was bring it out.
In the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19, he showeth his word unto Jacob.
He showeth his word, which is the word of God, unto Jacob. Jacob is the forefathers of the people that's on this chart. Do you see yourself on this chart?
No, sir.
No, sir, right? All right, that's a good answer. Read on.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
So the Lord's statute commandments, the 613 commandments of the Bible, was only given to the children of Israel, nobody else. The world been lying to the Caucasian people because the damn governors and the damn president and your own people have lied to you. They lied and told the whole world that this Bible is for everybody, when it's only for the children of Israel on this chart. Right? Read on.
Verse 20, he have not dealt so with any nation.
God didn't deal with no other nations.
Only Israel?
Only Israel. You see, you a smart man.
Ancient Israel, right?
There you go. And the ancient Israel is back here today. The
And
people
that's
that's on
what
this
his
chart.
commandments were for ancient Israel?
No, for the children that's right here. The children of Israel. Right? Now you talk about being holy.
Yeah.
Right? Let me get Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. I'm done with you. Don't ask him whatever. I'm dealing with him. I am done with you.
I buy your friends. I
I
your
am
friends.
done with you.
Oh, you got
Get
this.
out of here.
I buy your friends drinks.
No,
Your
I am
kids'
done with you.
drinks.
I don't care.
And
I
you're
am done
saying
with
all
you.
this. No,
Bring
it's
it
not
out.
good.
You think your money? You think I'm gonna take your money?
No,
You
I'm
think
not,
your money's
I wouldn't-
enough?
I want to give you a penny.
Y'all think
off
your
my
money's
fucking-
enough?
I want to give you a penny off my ass.
Y'all think your money's enough?
I wanna
I'm
give you
looking at all of y'all.
I want to give you a penny.
I'm
off
looking
my,
at all of
I
y'all.
want to give you a penny
Because
off
y'all
my
all the
ass.
same nation.
My
You think
ass
your
wanna
money's
give you a
enough,
penny.
Mr. Mac Allen?
Ray Allen.
No,
That's
Mac
assault-
Allen.
assault-
Matter of fact, your name is just Allen. You ain't nothing else. Bring it out.
There we go.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse
Those are my names.
26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
What the Lord said?
And ye shall be holy unto me.
Read on.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
So the Lord said, we shall be holy unto him, for I, the Lord, am holy. Who is that Lord speaking about in Leviticus? Who was the 5 books of the
I've
Bible
been here
given
for
unto?
like 45
The 613
years now.
commandments was only given to the children. No, there's somebody sitting there.
Somebody sitting here.
Yeah, somebody sitting
I've been
there.
here for like 45 now. This guy hasn't proved me wrong one time.
And have severed
And
from,
then,
from
let's
other
listen to what
people.
Ashley said.
So God separate these people on this chart from all the other nations.
And he made specific rules for it.
Right. There you go. You get it, man. You're a smart guy. We don't.
Hold on.
That ye should be mine.
That we should be the Most High. The Most High divided us, the people on this chart, from everybody else and told us to keep his commandments.
They're a different breed.
There you go. We're a different breed. And the Lord going to show it. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. This is a smart guy.
Who's we though?
The Lord is going to show it. Who's the we? People on this chart.
Them 12?
12 tribes of Israel. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans. We are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. We are literally the chosen people of God on this earth.
You though or no?
You said?
You yourself or just the 12?
No, I'm in the 12. I'm from the tribe of Judah. Check this out. That's some good questions, man. Check this out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
This is what God said about these people on this chart, you know?
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So number one, we're holy. Us on this chart, you know?
Come on, I can't hear you. Do you have enough?
The Lord
I
thy
didn't
God
get
hath
nothing to
chosen thee.
drink.
And we're chosen.
They bought the
We are the
box.
chosen people of God to keep His law, statute, commandments, you know?
To be a special.
I said,
To be a
I
what?
didn't
Be a
get a
special
drink and
That's
like,
why we're the best in everything we
Mom
do.
bought Mom
We're
or
the best
somebody
at
bought the
basketball,
boys
LeBron
drinks, but I
James,
didn't
Michael
get
Jordan,
nothing to
Kobe
drink with
Bryant.
my food.
We're the best at baseball, Alex Rodriguez, Derek Jeter, and like you said, we're the best at football.
Football too.
We're the best at everything.
See if
At
they
track,
got, see if they
there
got
you go.
Pepsi.
At everything, not just sports, everything.
So
If
Hold on,
not,
hold
then
on.
get to me or see
At track, at rap, at music, at dancing, at
Everything.
singing, at dressing, at food, at everything, and we create all the inventions. Hold on, we're the best at everything. You know?
You hear of Eminem
To
though?
be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Not just that we're holy and chosen, and we're the best and special. The Most High said the people on this chart
You're holy
are
and
above
special?
every
Okay.
nation
I got Larry.
upon the face of this earth.
when you include,
I got Larry Bird.
Do you believe that or not?
I do.
All right, okay.
He knows.
Well, when you,
He took his
I just want to clear something up. When you include yourself,
I got
in
Larry
everyone else,
Bird
are you just
against
talking about black skin people or white skin or everyone or just
Talking
the
about
people on that
nationality, nationality. Our nationality, we are the nation.
list? Israelites.
Right,
All
and it's
Israelites.
right.
Not
All
even skin
Israelites.
color, not even skin
Right,
color.
it's not about the
You
skin
could be a
color.
white Israelite and you're on that list.
You could
right?
be light,
Okay.
but if your father's so-called black man
Yep.
or Hispanic, if your father's so-called black man or Hispanic or Puerto Rican or Native and Seminole Indian, then you'll be known as an Israelite on this chart. God's chosen people.
Isn't there, like origin white people from Israel though? Like, isn't
Yeah, but they're not the real Israelites.
they're not the-
Right, let me see. Let me get Revelation 2 and 9. You talking about the Jewish people? Yeah, they're not the real Jews.
Any, I guess, people that
The one that you
stay
see
from
in Jerusalem right now?
Yeah, sure.
Right, they're not the real Jews.
Only ancient Israelites are,
The ancient Israelites, right, were so-called black and Hispanic and American people.
they were all.
Right, they came back today and their names got switched around
No,
by your people.
That's what you gotta, yeah. That's
Right,
what I said.
so
No.
now we're coming back to the truth of the Bible.
Coming back.
And as we're coming back, we're going up, your people are going down.
Actually, that's not true.
Any.
Hold on.
what
Let
do
me
you
ask you a
mean by
question.
Any people,
Hold on.
Any non-Israelite, right?
Yeah, any non-Israelite,
Alright.
but especially the Caucasian man is the number one in God's hit list. Your Caucasian nation
And you
is the
speak-
number one on God's hit list.
You speak for God, right?
No, I'm speaking as a prophet, as a mouth of the Most High God, through His words. As long as I'm using His words and not my opinion, this is the true works of God.
You're speaking off an iPhone though.
So check this out.
Uh,
It's the KJV Bible app. Check it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty,
Not gonna work.
but thou art rich.
But thou art rich. The Lord said, He know our works in tribulation and poverty. The one that's impoverished and that's one that's suffering and that's in poverty are the people that's on this chart. Why?
They're in poverty.
Because, right, why? Because we are suffering curses for breaking God's commandments. But now we're coming back to God and starting to keep His commandments. And now, little by little, the pendulum is swinging. Everything is turning back upside down. The people on this chart is going to come back to the top, and the rest of the whole world, especially your people, are going to go all the way down. Read on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
And he know the blasphemy, which means the wicked lies against God.
White guys are going all the way
God
down.
bless
Of
you.
them,
What he's
hold
trying
on,
to say
hold
was
on.
King Armor.
Hold on. Do you feel sorry for the blacks and Hispanics? Do you feel sorry for the blacks and Hispanics?
Do I feel bad?
Do you feel sorry for the so-called black people? What happened to us? Be honest.
I would feel bad for Israelites,
Right.
but the whole,
Let's just say the Israelites. Let's just say the Israelites. No, let's just say the Israelites. Let's just say the Israelites. Do you feel bad for the
I'm not
Israelites?
religious enough to know that much where I feel
Right.
bad.
Right.
But the whole ethnicity of black people, I would not feel.
This is very interesting.
Right. And you
For
see,
the
that's
Israelites, if I was
right.
educated enough, it wasn't so ignorant, I
Right.
might feel bad.
Right. So let me show you something. The real Jews, or the so-called black people, are the Israelites from the tribe of
Say it
Judah.
again, say it again.
The real Jews are the so-called black people today.
Are they?
Yes. Last one, Jeremiah 14 and 2. So that's what I was saying. Hold on. Step back a little. Step back a little. I got you. Bring it up. Hold on. Let me deal with him. Everything's in order. Check this out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, and verse 2. Judah mourneth.
So God said, Judah mourneth. Judah is the so-called African Americans right here. I'm from the tribe of Judah as well. You know?
And the gates thereof language.
You know?
They are black.
What color is the tribe of Judah?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
So the so-called black people that you see today here in America, they're all from the tribe of Judah.
All of them.
All of them.
Every African American.
So-called African American. By their father's side, so-called African American, as you want to call it by the term, by their father's side, they're all from the tribe of Judah.
Where would Benjamin?
White people stand for the tribe of Esau.
Oh, we're not even.
They're not even on this chart.
We're not even
They're not even Israelites. They're not even Israelites. That's why I was telling him, if he know who we are, he will have a bit more respect for the words of God.
That's why I keep that.
But he gonna have to learn his lesson the hard way. Most High gonna see him. He gonna have to learn his lesson the hard way. And he will. Now, back to you. Tribe of Judah is so-called black people. We are the Jews that the Bible speaks of. Now, I ask you, you say you feel sorry for the Israelites, right? You said that.
Yeah.
Now, are you a man of your word?
Am I?
Right.
I would say so.
Are you an honest man? Because I see you a smart man. Now, will you be able to show a goodwill gesture?
I am a man of my word.
Let's say it was coming from the Bible.
I'm not super religious.
Right.
Say yes, do it.
But let's say, I just want to see what type of person you are by your moral standards. Will you be willing to show a goodwill gesture for what happened to the children of Israel?
Most likely. What are we
All right, let me get Isaiah
Covering
49.
up the sound doing that. Ew.
It's the last one. I'm only going to read this once.
It's cool.
I want to see if you're going to do it or not. I ain't going to read it
We're
again.
in the car to watch TikToks.
I'm only going to read this once. Right now, it's like Jeopardy. There's a chance of a lifetime for you. Let's see what choices you're going to make. He's almost done. He's almost done. Less than 30 seconds. Let's see what happens. Bring it out.
Roast him, bro.
All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 3. And said unto me, Thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom...
Check this out.
Verse 23, and the king shall be thy nursing father.
So God said, the kings, which is so-called white people, the presidents, the governors, they're going to be all nursing fathers, people that's on this chart. We had to listen to them and follow them, and now they're going to have to follow us. We don't?
And their queens thy nursing mothers.
And your queens, that means the woman, Queen of Scotland, Mary, whatever, they're going to have to follow us now. We don't?
They shall bow down to thee.
What the Lord said?
They shall bow down to thee.
What the Lord said?
They shall bow down to thee.
Are you willing to show a good sign, will of gesture by bowing down to the words of God?
Bowing down as to you.
To the words of God.
That is the words of God. I just
Are you willing to bow down to the words of God?
I'm not. Just for the reason.
That's all I need. Keep going.
With their face toward the earth.
That's all I need to know. I only said one time. I ain't messing around here. Because guess what? Everybody going to bow to Christ when he comes.
So what was the
Your people, no, don't switch the topic.
No, I'm not.
Don't switch the topic.
I'm not trying.
Everybody's going to bow, especially your people going to bow when the Son of God comes. And guess what? They're going to bow in front of us as well, too. No. It's not about no respect. Let me get Isaiah 14 and 21.
You're always right. And we,
The words of God is always right. Matter of fact, let me get Isaiah 14 and
did
1.
God write the Bible?
The words of God, God wrote the Bible, the prophets wrote the Bible. This is the true words of God.
They all wrote the Bible?
No, this is the true words of God. Just worry about that. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. I'm really done with you. Check this out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
Read on.
and will yet choose Israel,
Read on.
and set them in their own land.
So the Lord's going to have mercy upon the people on this chart and choose us again and set us in our homeland. Nobody else. We're going back to the land of Jerusalem, the people that's on this chart, the real children people of God. You know?
And the strangers shall...
And the what?
And the strangers...
What about Mac Allen?
And the strangers...
What about this guy right here?
And the strangers...
What about those guys right there?
Strangers
And the strangers, read on.
shall be joined with them.
They shall be what?
Shall be joined with
So
them.
you're going to be joined with us, read on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They shall what?
They shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
So it says your people is going to be tying on to us for dear life. You're going to be chasing after us for dear life, for mercy. Read on.
Not a chance.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them.
And we shall what?
And the people shall
Now
take
there's
them.
somebody sitting there. There's somebody sitting there. There's somebody, you can sit in that bench right there. There's somebody sitting there. Read on.
I don't think anyone
And the people shall take them.
And it says the children of God,
No one's got that seat though.
when the Lord gives us that power, we're going to take your people, read on,
And bring them to their place.
and do what?
And bring them to their place.
No, we're just going to ask.
And bring them to their place.
No, we're going to bet.
And bring them to their place.
No, we're going to say, help us, please.
And bring them to their place.
We're going to take y'all people and bring y'all to the place, read on.
And the house of Israel
And the house of Israel shall what? The people on this church shall what?
shall possess.
We
No
shall
one's sitting
what?
there.
Shall
No one's sitting
possess
That means to own. Read on.
them in the land of the Lord for servants.
For what?
The servants.
For what?
The servants.
For what?
For servants.
For service. That means slaves. Read on.
And handmaids.
And what?
And handmaids.
And handmaids. Read on.
And they shall take them captive.
And we shall what?
And they shall take them captive.
No, I don't believe that.
And they shall take them captive.
No, we're not going to slavery.
And they shall take them captive.
And we shall take your people captives. Read on.
Whose captives they were.
Who's what?
Whose captives they were.
Are we still in America today right now?
Whose captives they were.
Don't they say we just 350 remain right now?
Whose captives they were.
Are we still getting locked up and shot down all over the place and been put in prisons right now?
Whose captives they were.
So we were your captives. Read on.
And they shall rule.
And we shall what?
And they shall rule.
And we shall what?
And they shall rule.
And we shall rule. Read on.
Over their oppressors.
Over our oppressors. Yeah, over our oppressors. Read on.
That's it on that.
That's it. That's it. No, you're done. Let me get Isaiah 14:21. Isaiah 14:21. Hold on. Hold on. No more questions. You're done.
You're done. You're done.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse
Why would
21.
God want to divide us like that?
Prepare slaughter.
What the Lord said?
Prepare slaughter.
What the Lord said?
Prepare slaughter.
What the Lord said?
Prepare slaughter.
So God said prepare slaughter. Read on.
For his children.
For his what?
For his children.
For his what?
For his children.
For his children. Read on.
For the iniquity.
For the what?
For the iniquity.
For the what?
For the iniquity
For the iniquity. Read on.
of their father.
Of your fathers. So God said prepare slaughter for every one of you Caucasian people. The Lord is going to bring the
about your
death
people? What
income.
about your
You're
people?
going to die.
Where do you-
I'm done with you. I'm done with you as well.
You can't
Y'all can go. Y'all can go.
You
What's your
can't
name?
be wrong.
My name's Nick.
You're
Nick,
clowning
what's your
right
nationality?
I just got here raised.
now. You're
What's your
clowning
nationality?
me.
What's your
Mexican.
nationality? Mexican? So
My
you're from the tribe of
grandfather-
Issachar.
My
There you
grandfather
go.
was born in Mexico.
There you go.
So I'm Hispanic.
There you go. You are an Israelite from the tribe of
I
Issachar.
saw the name. I saw Mexico.
All
At the
praises,
bottom
Nick.
there.
All praises, Nick.
Kind.
You believe in the Bible?
I do. I was just trying to learn some more.
All right. You got any questions?
The Southern Kingdom and the Northern
You
Kingdom.
ask him questions, he's just gonna lie about it.
Right. So the Southern Kingdom is the so-called African Americans, the so-called Haitians, and also the so-called Jamaicans. That's the Southern Kingdom. The Northern Kingdom is all the way down to the Puerto Ricans, to the Dominicans, to the Brazilians, to the Mexicans, all the way to the Native and Seminole Indians. All these are the Northern Kingdom at the bottom right there. Right?
Yeah.
So this is what the Bible is speaking about. Issachar. Right? Let me get Genesis chapter 49. About Issachar.
You know this by the
Yeah.
you just know it off your head.
Yeah, that's the Holy Spirit. That's the true Spirit of God. And if I was you, buddy, I would not have this dude next to me. I would not have this dude next to me.
No.
Right? I would not have this dude next to me. And for you, check this. Nick, you're our people. You're a son of God.
Awesome.
Right? Whatever question you got, I got you. But you got to take this serious.
I don't even have. I don't have the questions yet. I'm
All
just
right.
trying to get
You
informed.
trying to get informed, right?
Yes.
All right, all praises. Check this
Can
out.
y'all get from behind me
This
and
is
go
the
over
Genesis
here?
chapter
Yeah,
49
I'm sorry.
and verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass, counting down between two burdens.
So Nick, when we mean by Issachar as a strong ass, it's pertaining to the donkey. Counting down between two burdens. The burden speaking about North America and South America. Because in the middle of that is what? Mexico. New Mexico. Right, there you go. Read on.
Pay attention, you'll find out.
Pay attention.
It's not worth listening.
I'm right here.
Verse 15. And he saw that rest was good.
And he saw that what?
And he saw that rest was good.
Like with y'all. He saw that rest was good. Like with y'all. They got a saying that's called mucho trabajo por poquito dinero.
Okay.
Right? Y'all work a lot. Non-stop.
I do.
Non-stop. I was working. And then I get a little break when y'all can, right? Y'all get a little break.
Barely.
Then I go back to work.
I always be working.
Y'all get a little nap. Y'all go back to work.
Even then.
That's speaking about Issachar. This is you in the Bible. This is your people. You're our people on this track. Right? We don't?
Thawadah.
And the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant.
And became a what?
And became a servant unto tribute.
What does that mean? Bowed it to bear, became a servant unto tribute. That means what? Y'all hard workers. Y'all always go to any type of job y'all can. Y'all go to and y'all quick. Y'all do the work quick, fast, and hurry.
Run this fucking lower end of the economy.
Right.
And yeah, we work
Right.
jobs. The
Right.
jobs that nobody want to work.
Right. And what's funny, when y'all came over here, North and South America, this was part of y'all land.
This was our land, and then
This
until
is-
America took it over.
There you go.
Khan.
There you go. Yes, there you go. Who's the people that
Exactly.
took it over? Who's the forefathers of the people
Khan.
that took it over? Look to your left and look to your right.
Khan.
You see that? There you go. There you go. God said what? Don't mix with your enemy. He's gonna hold on. He's gonna mess with you and everything. You see, he's getting closer to you more and more.
Cleaving. Stop cleaving.
He's cleaving that. First he said he was gonna cleave, and now he's cleaving that. You see? And now he's saying he's sorry. You see that? Now he's saying he's sorry. First he said he was gonna say none of this, and now he's saying it. Nick, pay attention. We're here for you. I'm here for you.
Is this like,
Right? So he says like a bird.
Nah,
I'm
we ain't
right here,
Christians.
I'm right
We
here,
ain't
I'm
Catholic,
right here.
nothing.
I'm right here.
Listen.
I'm trying to listen.
I don't know where you're at, like right now. Like, just like start.
Pay attention. Don't interrupt. Your brother's trying to listen. Pay attention.
All right, start from the top, verse 15. And he saw that rest was good, and the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute.
And became a servant unto tribute. That's why there's a saying they got what? All the Mexicans taking all the jobs. Why? That's a blessing. Hey, step back, man. Respect our space, man.
Tell them to take their seat off.
No, respect our space.
You don't gotta touch it. Hey, you don't gotta touch him, bro.
Respect our space.
He getting close to him, though. You got
I just want to know what you're.
Nah, we want 6 feet away. Respect our space, man. If you're here to listen, then listen. All right, then listen. We're here to teach. Listen.
Put your hand near
No,
him.
no, no. I'm literally trying to listen. I just don't know what you're reading from.
We're reading Genesis chapter 49, the Bible, the King James Bible. All right? What's your name?
Totally agree.
What's your name?
Brody.
Brody? All right. Brody? All right, Brody.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So Nick, right? It says like a servant. That's why it says the favorite saying that all the Mexicans taking all the jobs. They don't realize that's the blessing that God gave y'all. But y'all hard workers. But now what happened? Trump comes in and says he wants y'all to build the wall
Wants us to get the fuck out.
and get the F out. But check this. None of them like y'all. Why? Because you a chosen person of God. They hate the best. Everybody hate the best. Everybody's hating. Right? But check this. New Mexico, North and South America. That was part of your land, the Hispanics as well. Now, they took y'all land away and then put a border around y'all and see y'all illegal immigrants.
There was a big ass wall, call us illegal aliens.
Right, illegal aliens, when they're the ones that's supposed to be illegal because they don't belong in this land.
We running the fucking economy.
And y'all running the economy, man.
Khan.
See?
You see that?
Fucking know. These guys know.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Khan.
This is the real
That's
shit.
what I'm talking about.
Okay. I'm
Right?
looking now.
This is the Bible. This is about you.
Keep going. I'm listening. This is
Go ahead.
great. This is great.
He was so
fucking
bold,
loving this.
he said y'all was gonna pay for it.
He said y'all was gonna pay for it. He's gonna make y'all work to build the wall. Trump said that.
Yeah.
He's gonna make y'all work to build the wall and have y'all pay for it.
Fuck all that. We're not
F for that, man.
Fuck all that.
You see that? You have the spirit of a warrior, Issachar. This is who you are. Let me show you right now. Let me get Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Hey, Nick, this is what we're here. We're here for you.
This is awesome.
You're on this church, so we're here for you. All praise to the Most High.
Khan.
Right.
I'm glad I'm out here right
All praise to the Most High. Check this out, Nick. You're going to learn something.
Keep going. No, I'm loving this.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
The word woe means death and destruction to him that buildeth a town with blood. The Caucasian people, the Spaniards, Christopher Columbus, they came in, they raped, they robbed, they murdered, they slaughtered. They took the blacks and the Hispanics and the Native and Seminole Indians, the Aztecas, the Mayans, the Incas, and put y'all in slavery and made y'all build the whole entire America again.
it's time to smoke.
Of their blood, sweat, and tears.
I can't.
And guess what? Now, it's time for them to pay. Hey, that's your enemy, Nick. Hey, that's your enemy. Let me show you, Nick. Nick, let me show you why that's your enemy.
That's your enemy.
Drop that and let me get Deuteronomy chapter 60,
I'm your
28
enemy.
verse
I'll see you
68.
in the basement.
Nick, let me show you why that's your
In the
enemy, Nick.
basement.
Check this out.
See you in the basement.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter.
Nick, let me show you why that's your enemy. Everything I said is not a lie. Everything I say is in the Bible. I'm going to prove all things to you, Nick. There you go. Shoot the devil away. Shoot him away. Shoot him away.
Hey, it's
Shoot him away.
It's time to
Check
go.
this out. Right? Let him know. Let him know.
It's time to go.
It's time for him to go home, right?
If you don't believe,
Right. Let him know, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Let him know.
if you're gonna stand here, you might as well be open-minded. If you're not open-minded,
I'm here to learn.
like whatever they're
I'm here to
gonna
learn.
say.
I'm here to learn.
No, you're good, Nick. You're good. You're good, Nick. But let me. What's your name again?
Brody.
Brody. So Brody, right?
Yeah.
Birdman, right? So this guy right here, Mac Allen, been a problem for me the whole damn time.
I'm shitting on
Just
you.
interrupting and everything. And so I told him it's time to go home. He don't want to listen. So I guess you might have to tell him it's time for him to go home.
He's still here. So he's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
listening.
Right.
He's still listening.
Right. But it's in between listening and being very disrespectful. And he's been disrespectful for more than an hour.
You're not.
And it's the words of God. So it's time for him to go. Let him know, Nick.
Just listen.
Let him know, Nick. No, he can't listen no more. It's time for him to go. Let him know, Brody. It's time for him to go. Let him know. Let him know, Brody. I'll let you do it. Let him know,
Be
Brody.
open-minded.
Nah, Brody. Let him know it's time for him to go. Let him know.
Like, if he doesn't want to hear it,
Right, it's time for him to go. So check this out. I got you.
I'll
I
be
got you.
quiet. I'll be quiet.
if your friend wants to say it, then you.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, the so-called Hispanics,
You ain't know that was in the Bible, huh?
Native Seminole Indians, and the so-called blacks. Did you know that the so-called Hispanics got put in slavery first before the so-called black people? That's in 1492.
Was this in America? Or was this?
This was all over the place. In America, Spain, Puerto Rico, Dominican, all these places. Y'all was put in slavery first. So it said what? Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You know what Egypt means? Egypt means to symbolize to bondage, slavery. That's why if you look at the back of a $1 bill, it has a pyramid. That pyramid represents slavery. So it said the Lord will bring your people, our people, back into slavery again, but with ships, slave ships. Read on. It's the Bible, King James Bible, KJV 11. Right?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
What is he speaking about? Your true homeland. Where's your true homeland?
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Mexico and Peru.
Nope. Your true homeland is Jerusalem.
Okay.
Your very first homeland is Jerusalem. All the people that's on this chart are the real children of God. All their true homeland was Jerusalem first. Read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And there, listen to this, Nick. It said, you shall be sold unto your enemies. Who's the one?
I'm being sold. I'm not being sold. No.
No, not you. Our people, our forefathers. We're still in slavery today. Our ancestors were sold unto our enemies.
Yeah.
Who was a Mexican sold unto? Who's the one? There you go. Straight up. Did I lie to you?
I mean, I don't think so.
You should
It's in the
research it.
Bible. Read it again.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
There you shall be sold unto your enemies. Why? Because we are being punished by God for breaking his commandments. Read on.
For bondmen,
What?
for bondmen,
For slave men, read on.
and bondwomen,
And slave women, read on.
and no man shall buy you.
That means redeemed. No person is going to save you yet until you come back to who you are, and then the Most High going to send his son, Jesus Christ, but who they truly call Yahweh. He's here to help you because you're one of our people. Hold on. Any question you got, you can step back there. We hear you all your questions. Right? So it says, you shall be sold to your enemies. We were sold as a nation to the Caucasian people. Am I right or not?
That's true. That's true.
Right. So now check this. Let me get Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 21. Matter of fact, Isaiah 13 and 15.
That's still happening today, right?
Right. It's still happening today.
It's
Who's
fucked
the
up.
ones that's being the... let me show you something. Check this out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them.
And everyone that is what?
And everyone that is joined unto them.
God is saying everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them. Read on.
Shall fall by the sword.
Shall what?
Shall fall by the sword.
Why? Because God has a judgment for his people. God, hold on. God has a judgment for his people.
Come on. You're being very disrespectful. You're not listening at all.
Right. God has a judgment for his people. Why? Because his people have destroyed all the people on this chart. But they was raised as a whipping tool, as a whooping stick to get us back in order. So we finally repent and keep God's commandments. Now, God is going to break the chains of our captivity and let us rise up again. And now it's going to be flipped. There you go. There you go.
I feel that.
There you go.
like that.
Let me get Revelation chapter 13 verse 9.
That's book of the Bible.
It's the Bible.
I got a question.
I got you right out there. Revelation chapter 13 verse 9. Bring it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You know what?
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
He that what?
He that leadeth into captivity
Didn't their people lead us to captivity? Read on.
shall go into captivity.
What the Lord said?
Shall go into captivity.
No, we're all the same.
Shall go into captivity.
No, it's only a slave and a damn slave master.
Shall go into captivity.
The Lord said, he that leadeth into captivity, now the pendulum swing is going to hit. Now, they got to go into captivity. That's called karma.
Who?
The Caucasian nation.
Caucasians.
The whole entire Caucasian nation.
That's
No, because your people have slaughtered our people and put our people in slavery. Right? Read on.
Come.
Hold on. Let me deal with it first. I got you. Read on.
He that killeth with the sword.
He that what?
He that killeth with the sword.
Like Christopher Columbus came here to North America and slaughtered the Native and Seminole Indians. The Spaniards came here and slaughtered the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incas, the Mexicans in their own land. Read on.
Must be killed with the
What
sword.
the Lord said?
Must be killed with the sword.
What the Lord said?
Must be killed with the sword.
What the Lord said?
Must be killed with the sword.
The Lord said, if you kill a nation, you must be killed by that same sword.
That was what the Bible is saying.
This is what the Bible is saying. That's Revelation 13 and verse 10.
The only problem I have is with that is, what about like just forgiveness and just
Yeah.
peace
For who? For who?
for the Caucasians? Anyone?
Let me get Matthew 10 and 34. Let's see if there's going to be peace. Hold on. Let's see if there's going to be peace.
I just never.
Let's see who's going to bring the peace. Check this out.
Do they handle
This is the
people
book of Matthew, chapter
Right.
10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
What Christ said?
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
What did Jesus Christ, H.O.I. said?
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
You know, it's funny. Everybody got Christ all messed up. They thought Christ was all love. Yes, he is all love. But only for the people on this chart. And Christ is from the tribe of Judah. Christ came only for the people on this chart. He only loves the people on this chart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I didn't mean to get you.
Okay.
I came not to send.
Hold on. That's what Christ said.
I came not to send peace.
Christ didn't come to send no peace.
I thought it was peace for all.
No.
Peace for all?
No. You've been lied to. Christ didn't come to send peace. Hold on. This is the Bible. Christ did not come to send no damn peace. Everybody got it messed up. They've been lied to about Christ. Read on.
But a sword.
But he what?
But a sword.
But he what?
But a sword.
Christ came to send death and destruction.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, that's why I disagree.
Yes. Let me get Romans 3 and verse 3.
I've never verbatim, but it's peace for everyone.
Romans chapter 3 verse 3. Because you don't believe, right? You don't believe that,
All
right?
I've heard from, like,
Do you believe it or not?
I do. I've been.
Are you sure? So why are you going against the words of God?
Every time I've been to church, it's just peace for everyone. I've never heard
Jesus
trying
Acts 70 verse
to
48.
slaughter someone.
Give me Acts 70 verse 48. You know why? What church you went to?
Huh?
What church you went to?
Willow Creek, Catholic.
Catholic. You see that? Catholic, and they got what on their neck?
I don't know.
They don't wear a cross on their neck? They're Hebrew Israelites. They don't wear a cross on their neck? Don't you know you're not supposed to wear no cross on your neck?
What's wrong with
You're not supposed to be a Catholic? No, I'm just telling you. I'm talking to you. Don't you know you're not supposed to be a Catholic? You're not supposed to be any religion?
What's wrong with wearing a cross on your neck?
Hold on. The reason why you're not supposed to be any religion is because guess what?
Excuse me, you in front of my camera.
Don't interrupt them. They want to
The reason why you're not supposed to wear a cross on your neck or part of the Catholic religion or any religion is because God didn't give you no religion. Man created religion, especially the Caucasian man. God gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to keep. Only for the children of Israel, and you are from the tribe of Issachar, that's on this chart. Read on, bring it out.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 48. Albeit the Most High dwelleth not in temple made with hands.
That temple represents the church. God is not in them temples made with the hands of man. Why? Read on.
As saith the prophet.
As saith the who?
As saith the prophet.
The prophets of the Most High God. We are the mouthpiece of the Most High. The Lord don't got to come down to earth. He always sends the prophets to warn people of death and destruction that's coming to America. Not just America, to Egypt, to Rome, hold on, to Rome, hold on, to Greek, all different places. John, Moses, Christ, those were the prophets of the Most High God. And whenever they were sent, it was death and destruction and captivity for other nations. This is the last captivity. America is going to get destroyed with thermonuclear fire. You know? Hold on, I got you.
Verse 49. Heaven is my throne. Heaven is my throne. And earth is my footstool.
So it says what? God don't build them churches. Why? Because Matthew 18 and verse 20. When two or more Hebrew Israelites gather together, the Most High is in the midst of this. We are the church right here. You are in the church right now. This is the real church. That's why never in the church we hear them speak about the Bible so much like that and give you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We are the church of God. So without saying about Catholic or Catholic, you never heard these scriptures because they've been lying to you the whole damn time. They never told you about Christ before in truth and sincerity. They didn't tell you that Christ was a so-called black man with woolly hair and got crucified by so-called white men. They didn't tell you that. They didn't say that Christ is coming to kill everybody.
I've never heard that.
There you go. Because you don't really know Christ, and that's why we're here to teach you who he truly is. Let me get Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24. He's not white. He's a so-called black man.
I've heard many things.
He was crucified by the Romans, which are Caucasian people. Check this out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said.
This is Christ speaking. Look what he says.
But he answered and said, I am not sent.
What Christ said?
I am not sent.
So Christ said he is not sent but who?
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep.
Unto the who?
But unto the lost sheep.
Unto the who?
But unto the lost sheep.
But only to the lost sheep, we don't.
Of the house of Israel.
Of who?
Of the house of Israel.
You hear this?
Someone pulled up.
The cross
He's
is
only
right.
sent to the house of Israel.
Alan, what's up?
Nobody else.
Hey, this is good. Just
Shut up real quick. He's preaching.
Nobody else.
He's preaching. You gotta listen.
Just listen. Just listen.
Christ was only sent to the house of Israel. Read it again.
Disappointed.
Verse 24. But he answered and said.
What's your question? You understand what I said?
Hey, stop it when you see us.
The rapture, that's only speaking for the children of Israel.
Come to Wendy City.
The chariots of God is only for the children of Israel on this chart. Nobody else. So the rapture is only for the people on this chart. Nobody else.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Christ says he's only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Nobody else. You are one of the children of Israel. You're on this chart. Let me get Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. What time is that?
Don't do it.
10 and 5. Check this out. This is about Christ. Check this out.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans. Enter ye not. Verse 6. But go rather to
who?
But go rather to the lost sheep.
To the who?
But to the lost sheep
Christ said, but go rather only to the lost sheep. We don't.
of the house of Israel.
Of who?
Of the house of Israel.
Of who?
Of the house of Israel.
Christ only came for Israel. Christ only died for Israel. Christ sent his 12 disciples to only go to Israel.
Yeah, see what I was always told was that Christ died for everyone.
That's the line. That's John 3:16, right?
I mean, I don't know, but
Let me show you something.
you tell
Let me
me.
show you something. Give me John 3:16.
that's the one I know most. That's all I hear about is John 3:16.
Right, check this out.
That's all I hear.
I'm going to give you the understanding of John 3:16, then I got to go.
I would love to.
It's the last one.
This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Right, so God so loved the world. But first you got to ask yourself, who's the one speaking in this conversation with Christ? Who is Christ speaking with?
These people?
Right, but a man called Nicodemus. Go to verse 1.
Verse 1. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus.
So Christ was speaking to Nicodemus. That's John chapter 3. Nicodemus, yeah, Nicodemus.
My car. She brother just said
You'll see.
not to come out here.
A ruler of the Jews.
Nicodemus was what?
A ruler of the Jews.
So first he's a Jew, which pertains to Judah, children of Israel. First you got to understand who Christ was speaking to, the conversation. Now, go to verse 14.
Verse 14.
He said with the serpent, right? God so loved the world and everything. First you got to understand the understanding first. Check verse 14.
And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness,
So he said, as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, you know?
even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
Now Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness. Who was in the wilderness? Give me Numbers chapter 21. Numbers chapter 21, verse 8. You got to find out who was in the wilderness and who was that serpent that Moses lifted up for. Right? Let's see.
Nick, bro.
Verse 8.
I'm telling you, bro.
This is the Numbers chapter 21.
Excuse me.
This is the book of Numbers chapter 21.
Excuse me,
verse
y'all in
8.
front of my camera.
And the Lord said unto Moses,
And the Lord, you hear this, Nick? The Lord said unto Moses, you know?
make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live.
So Moses said, he lifted up the serpent in the wilderness. And he said, whoever look at that serpent, they shall be healed, they shall live. You know?
Verse 10. And the children of Israel set forth and pitched in odor.
So Moses, the serpent in the wilderness, that was for the children of Israel. So he was only dealing with the children of Israel. That serpent represented Christ.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, I'm not saying.
Watch this.
See that? See that? See that? Hey, back up. Back up. Give him a fist bump.
Keep it going.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, see that? See that? Thank you. Hey, man.
See, watch the speaker.
Fucked up. Even if blasphemy's going on, like you don't knock over a speaker.
Verse 9. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he had beheld the serpent of brass, he lived.
So Moses said, when the serpent bite any man, they shall live. That serpent in the wilderness, the staff that represented Christ, coming back to Israel to heal our people.
No way!
And you see what's going on, Nick? Nick, you see what's going on?
Satan.
Hold on, pay attention. You see what's
Satan,
going on?
that's all y'all is.
Right, Nick. Let me get Mark chapter 4, verse 14. Nick, let me show you what's going on right now. Look how powerful this word is right now. I was teaching the whole time you was listening. Now look what's going on. Check this out.
I'm just trying to. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
That's because it ain't for you.
Check this out. Bring it out.
Can you get out my face?
Yo, you better watch yourself.
Because I'm what?
You better watch yourself. I'll put some damn hands, so you better watch yourself.
Sam.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 14. The sower sows the word. The sower sows the word.
He said, what? Nick, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Nick, listen to this. Listen to this, Nick. I'm here for you. Listen to this. Pay attention.
I'm here for you.
All right? Pay attention. All praises.
The sower sows the word.
What the Lord said?
The sower sows the word.
The sower sowed the word. So I'm giving you the word of God, the true word of God. Read on.
Verse 15. And these are they by the wayside where the word is sown.
Where the word is sown to you. Read on.
But when they have heard,
But when you're hearing the word, what happens?
Satan.
What the Lord said?
Satan.
What the Lord said?
Satan.
What the Lord said?
Satan.
The Lord says Satan. Read on.
Yeah, come Satan, bro.
What the Lord said?
Cometh immediately.
So the Lord says Satan coming immediately. When you're hearing the true words of God, Satan is coming immediately. Why? Because they're trying to fight to get you out of this truth. They don't want you to hear this truth.
It don't make sense.
They do not want you to hear this truth.
That was that girl.
You see that, Nick?
Blasphemy.
You see that? They don't want you to hear the truth.
Blasphemy, baby.
This is the real words of God. Watch your back. No, I'm good.
It's your own words, bro.
Right? You hear that, Nick?
Hey, you hear this?
Listen.
It makes no sense. It makes
Can you tell your friends to pipe it down so I can get the words of God?
I'm
Let
just
them know.
trying
Let
to
them
be
know to pipe it.
enlightened.
Right? So check this, Nick. You see that?
To be enlightened.
There you go.
Trying to be enlightened.
There you go.
That's all. That's all.
There you go. You see? So when the words are, listen, Nick, don't worry about them, Nick. Nick, don't worry about them. I'm here for you. Pay attention to me. My name is Ahrayah. Nice to meet you, King. All right? Now, what's that? That's a cigarette smoke? What else? What is it? Nah, let me show you something. Right there, what you do right now, you're not supposed to do that. That's a sin. I'm going to show you right now. Let me get 1 Corinthians 3:16. Yes, you can. The Most High God can help you get off of that. You got to have faith and belief. Check this out. Nah, it's only when you what? Right. You see that? You got to be sober. Check this out. Check this out. First, you got to be sober. Right? Check this out.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians. Yeah. Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So you are the temple of God, Nick. That's why when you try to go to that church, God is not in there. The church is right here.
Hey, bro.
You are the temple of God,
Hey,
you know?
listen. Hey, Nick, listen.
And
Listen
that
to me,
the
bro.
Spirit
Listen to me
of
instead.
God dwelleth
Listen
in
to me
you.
instead. Listen, I went to a Catholic school for 10 fucking years, all right? I went to a Catholic school for
And
10
the-
years.
and that the
You pray to
Spirit of
God,
God-
not this
What the Lord
guy.
said?
You pray to
And
God,
that the
not this
Spirit
guy,
of
all right?
God-
The Spirit of God is what?
Pray to
Dwelleth
fucking
in
God,
you.
all right?
Spirit
Not
of
this guy.
God
It's
dwelleth in
blasphemy.
you, Nick.
It's fucking blasphemy.
You hear that?
Listen to God, not
Nick,
him, all
don't
right?
worry about that. Listen to me.
Type shit. Don't
Don't
listen to
listen-
him.
don't
Listen to
listen to
God.
Satan and the devil.
Hey, God.
Listen to me, Nick.
Keep calling me devil. Keep calling me devil.
Don't listen to the damn
God.
devil, Nick.
Not
Listen
him.
to me.
He ain't God.
Nick,
He ain't
listen
God.
to me.
He ain't fucking God. He
Nick,
ain't
listen to
God.
me. Let me get Psalm
He ain't
chapter
God.
82, verse 6.
He ain't God.
This is a beautiful night. And you see, that's why, look at the moon right there. Look how bright it is right now. Everything is timing, Nick. Everything is timing. Psalms 82 and 6. Nick, don't you know you're supposed to be a God on this earth? And I'm going to prove that to you right now.
Hey, listen to this. He tried making James Patsy kiss his foot.
This is the book
Type
of
shit
Psalms,
is that,
chapter
bro?
82, verse
He made
6.
James Patsy try to
I have
kiss his
said,
foot.
ye are gods.
You know what that? Listen to this. What the Lord said?
I have said, ye are gods.
He said what?
I have said, ye are gods.
What the Lord said?
Ye are
Hey.
gods.
We are what?
Ye are gods.
We are what?
You ain't God.
We are
You
gods.
ain't God. You ain't God. It's blasphemy,
Nick.
bro. Keep talking.
As long as you're on this church,
Keep talking. Blasphemy.
you are children of
blasphemy.
God. You're supposed to be a God on this earth.
Blasphemy, baby.
There you go. Don't let no man take your crown. We are the actual gods of this earth. And they're going to learn.
They learn.
They're going to learn today.
They gonna learn
Right?
that.
They're going to learn today, right? You know?
He's capping.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
And Nick, on this church, you are children of the Most High God. Yes or no?
What's the sword for? What's that sword behind you for?
No, you got to know so.
I gotta know something.
You are children of God. You from the tribe of Issachar, man.
And I know something.
There you go. What tribe?
It's blasphemy, bro. What you talking about?
What tribe, Nick?
Blasphemy, baby.
What tribe you
When
from?
your battery slips in, it's
I'm talking
getting
blasphemy.
What tribe you from? It's right here.
Blasphemy.
You gotta start adding
And what it says on the left.
He tried making James kiss his foot. What kind of shit is that?
Say it 3 times.
He put his foot out, pretend like he's fucking God.
There you go.
Told him to kiss my
That's your
foot.
tribe, Nick.
Told him to kiss my
That's your
foot.
tribe, Nick.
What kind of shit
Now,
is
let me
that?
get Revelation
Hey.
3, verse 9.
Hey,
Right now, what this is, you know what's funny, Nick? This is the spirit. Nick, check this out, Nick. Pay attention to me, don't worry. This is the spirit of God on us, trying to get you into His commandments and His truth, and that's the spirit of Satan trying to pull you out of it. Check this out. Check this out, Nick. Tell me, right? It's that spiritual battle. Check this out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
What the Lord said?
I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
What the Lord said?
I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
What the Lord said about these people?
Don't make shit sense. It's blasphemy.
He's going to make them of the what?
I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
So God said He's going to make these people of the synagogue of Satan.
Yeah?
We don't? We don't?
Which say they are Jews.
Which say they are what?
10 fucking years.
You gotta step back, bro.
I went to a camp. 10 fucking
Yeah, we don't?
6 feet from 10 fucking years. 6 feet. It's blasphemy.
Which say they are Jews.
Which say they are what?
Which say they are Jews.
Which say they are what?
Which say they are Jews.
Which say they are Jews. We don't?
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
Now, drop that. Go to Revelation 3 and 9.
6.
No, 3 and 9.
Hey, let him keep talking. They all good.
This is the truth for the Bible.
Brave.
This is spiritual war right here. I love this. Nick, you know I love this? Because this is showing you everything.
What is this right here?
This is showing you everything, Nick.
Hey, Nick, you know what the vibe is? Nick, you know what the vibe is? You know what the vibe is? I know. You know what it
Verse
is.
9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
So God said He's going to make all these people of the synagogue of Satan. We don't?
Which say they are Jews.
We say they are what?
Which say they are Jews.
We say they are what?
Which say they are
We
Jews.
say they are Jews. We don't?
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And are not.
Close the
We don't?
But do lie.
We don't?
Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet.
What did God say about this damn dragon serpent right here? We don't?
And to know that I have loved thee.
Read that part again.
Let's keep it going.
Stay back, stay back, stay
I
back.
like
Read that
this.
part
I
again.
like this.
I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
So God said to this serpent right here and all these
Hey, don't
people,
call me a
He's going to
fucking
make them
serpent.
come and worship before our damn feet. We don't?
And to know that I have loved thee.
And to what?
And to know that I have loved thee.
And to know that He loves you. God loves you.
I know.
Give me Romans 9 and 13.
God hates white people is what I'm hearing.
Romans 9 and 13.
Hey, that's racist. 2021.
Everything is spiritual.
Racism, baby.
No one talked about
Romans
that.
9 and 13.
We're all-
Step back, step back, step
We don't know
back.
nothing about that.
Step back, stay in order. Romans 9 and 13. We're going to cut this with the word of God today. Bring it out.
Hey, Nick.
This is the book of Romans chapter 9 verse 13.
Bring it out.
As it is written.
What the Lord said?
As it is
Don't
written.
worry, He ain't going to do nothing. We don't?
I just want to hear.
Jacob have I
What
loved.
the Lord said?
Jacob have I
So the
loved.
Lord said He loves Jacob. You are Jacob.
Hey,
You are from the tribe of Issachar. We don't?
hey,
But Esau have I hated.
But what?
Hey, it's
But
like
Esau have I hated.
But who?
But Esau have I hated.
What are these people right here?
But Esau have I hated.
God hates His people with a perpetual hatred, right?
Hey, keep talking.
Because they don't respect the
You
words
ain't
of God.
You ain't God, baby.
Do I gotta read this again?
I don't think you ain't God.
Just pay attention. Pay attention.
You ain't God,
No,
bro.
no. Pay attention. I'm gonna give you scripture right now. Bring it out.
Verse 13. As it is.
Pull out the book, chapter, and verse.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written.
As it is written in the Old Testament. We don't?
I'm trying to sit down.
Jacob have I loved.
Jacob are the people on this chart right here. You are right there, number 12. You are Issachar. Jacob had 12 sons.
I'm kind of hungry.
You are from the tribe of Issachar. You are people. You are God's son.
Hey, you did the same shit to Malcolm, bro. You did the same shit to Malcolm.
You know what?
And you know singling you out. You know what
But
Malcolm did?
Esau.
Uh-huh.
Malcolm
But
hit the wall.
Esau.
But who?
He hit the
But
brake.
Esau.
who?
He hit the
But
brake.
But
Esau.
Esau.
But who?
But Esau.
They are Esau.
Fucking drinks tonight and you're
They are
saying
Esau.
bullshit.
God hates them
Doesn't
with a
make sense,
perpetual.
bro. I buy you kids drinks.
So God hates.
He's not
You
God.
never heard this in the church.
Hey, he's not God.
They lied to you.
He's not.
You never heard this in the church. I know it's hard for you to take in. I know. I know. That's why I'm here to teach you the truth of the Bible. Let me get Psalms 5 and 5. Let's see. Let me get Psalms 5 and 5. You're going to learn today. Let me get Psalms. I gave Romans 9 and 13. You don't believe? What's going on, King? What's going on? What's your name, King? Check this out. Check this out. Psalms 5 and 5. You gonna learn today.
I'm gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today.
Enlighten me, please.
I got you, man.
Okay.
That's why the moon is bright like that.
That's why y'all are here. That's why I stumbled upon
There you
this
go.
right here.
Why? Because men's goings of the Lord.
Are you really siding with him?
I'm here for you.
I want to be enlightened.
There you go.
I just want to hear what he has to say.
Wearing a
Check this
Game
out.
of Thrones outfit. What are
This is
you
the book of Psalms, chapter 5 and verse 5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
He's
Nick,
out here at 1
Nick.
o'clock in the morning in the fucking cold. I want to hear what he has to say.
There you go. All praise Yahweh Shemel Shah. All praise Yahweh Shemel Shah. Nick, check this out. Read it again.
Don't talk
Verse
to him.
5.
Don't talk to him.
Okay?
Sit down.
Let's stop.
He's out here with his family. I just want to hear what he has to say.
Check this out, Nick. All praise.
This is the book of
Y'all
Psalms,
get over
chapter
here.
5 and verse
Get over here.
5.
Jaden,
Chapter
get
5,
over
verse
here.
5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
So God said the foolish, these are the foolish. They will never stand in the sight of God. You know?
10 fucking years.
Thou hatest all.
What the Lord
I
said?
know what's
Thou
up.
hatest.
Wait, I thought you said God don't hate.
Thou hatest
You think God don't hate?
This ain't
Thou
God, bro.
hatest.
This
Thou
ain't God.
hatest, sweetheart.
God.
all workers
All workers of what?
of iniquity.
Iniquity.
Of iniquity. There, right there. Iniquity means sin. It means sin and blasphemy. They have been blaspheming the whole time. Why? Because they don't respect the words of God. Why? Because they come with the spirit of sickness. That's why these cigarettes are right there, right there. You see that? Nick, did I say I'm the Most High God, Nick?
I don't think so.
He's
Right?
acting like he's God. Really
I said I'm a
acting
God
like
on
it.
this earth.
Hey, he's preaching like it. I'm just preaching
All praise,
like
bro.
it.
What's your name? What's your nationality, brother? Real quick.
He's preaching like it. Nick.
Right?
It ain't
Because guess what? Guess what, Nick? Let me get Jeremiah 5 and 14.
Jeremiah 14.
So God hates.
Heard that one.
Matter of fact, drop that. Let me get Psalms 139 and verse 21. You said God don't hate. I gave you two.
Okay.
I'm going to give you one more, then I'm going to skip to another subject.
You gotta convince me on that.
I got you. I gave you two. After three, you don't listen? That's
He's
not my problem.
losing you. He's losing you,
This is the
buddy.
book of Psalms,
He's losing
chapter
you. You gotta
139,
get
verse
stuff
21. Do not I hate them, O Lord.
What he said?
Do not I hate them, O Lord.
This is King David speaking.
That's my God, buddy.
Right.
See where it
Not
takes you.
hating though, like.
No, he said, do not I hate them, O Lord. Read on.
Hey, God don't
That
hate.
hate
That's
thee.
number 2.
That hate who?
That hate thee.
You hear this?
These people right here hate God.
It makes no sense, Nick.
They hate God because God is not for them. He's only for the blacks, Hispanics, the American, and they know they asked out. That's why they are the children of the devil. Read on.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee.
Read on.
Verse 22. I hate them.
What he said?
I hate them.
No, I could love them.
I hate them.
I love everybody.
I hate them.
King David, who's a man after God's heart, who the Most High promised him an everlasting throne, because he was doing God's will.
You hear that?
You know what?
With perfect hatred.
With what?
Not God.
With perfect
Not
hatred.
God.
So not only can we hate these wicked demons,
Not God.
these serpents and the people
He
of the
ain't
devil,
God. Hey, call me a servant.
God said we hate them with a perfect hatred.
Let him do it. Hey, let him do it. Let him do it.
This is the Bible.
I don't know. I don't like that part.
This, you don't have to like it.
I don't like that.
You don't have to like it. Trust me, you don't have to like it. God ain't messing around no more. It is what it is.
I have a question.
What's your question?
So everyone, like
It's like brainwash, bro. You're trying to brainwash these kids.
God is returning to earth, or Jesus is returning to earth.
Christ, right.
You try to make me James kiss his
What
fucking
did you
foot.
guys
He thinks he's
think?
God.
You
It's
think
so
he's
funny.
coming soon?
It's fucking brainwash.
What's going on?
Give me
Hey,
Matthew
try
10 and 34.
brainwashing these kids, bro. Keep trying.
Matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 4 and 7. I like that one better. Check this out.
Brainwash.
Jeremiah 4 and 7. Check this out.
Brainwash.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 7. The lion is come up from his thicket.
It says the lion is coming from his thicket. You know who that lion is? I'll show you right now. Let me get Revelation 5 and 5. You see, you're a smart guy. All praises. You're sincere. That's why I said, pay attention. You got this, all right?
I'm trying my best.
There you go. All praises. We're here with you. Bring it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 5, verse 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not, behold, the lion of the tribe of Judah.
The lion of the tribe of Judah. Christ is that lion that's from the tribe of Judah. Read on.
The root of David.
The root of David. Because what? His father is Joseph, which from the what? The household of David, from the tribe of Judah. Read on.
Have prevailed to open the book and to lose the 7 seals.
So Christ is that line is speaking of. Now go back to Jeremiah 4:7. There you go. Go back to Jeremiah 4:7. Pay attention. We got you. All right, King? We got you, Nick. Don't worry about it. Satan ain't gonna win today. Satan ain't gonna win today. Nick, what's going on right now is a spiritual battle between you getting your salvation and them trying to bring you with them. Satan ain't gonna win today, Nick. Let's go. Let's do this. All right? You ready? Let's do this.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 7. The lion is come up from his thicket.
So who's that lion again? There you go. Read on.
And the destroyer of
And the what?
And the destroyer.
And the what?
And the destroyer.
Who's that lion?
Christ? Who's the destroyer though?
So whoever's that lion is also known as the what?
The destroyer.
The who?
The destroyer.
Christ is that destroyer.
What?
Yes. Because he controls, because he's going to kill a lot of people for their sins. Yes. Yes, Nick. You didn't know. You don't know who Christ is. You're going to teach, we're going to learn today. Nick, you're going to learn today. You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Did you know what happened to Egypt with the last born sons, the firstborn sons, the 10 plagues? Did you know who did that? That was Christ.
They want to get in the car and play man.
The death angel of Egypt that killed all the firstborns of Egypt, that was Christ. He's been there since the beginning. Pay attention.
Sit down.
Stay in order, stay in order, stay in order. I got this, stay in order. We're going to cut them all with the words of God. You're going to watch, stay in order.
The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles.
Who's the lion again?
Christ?
There you go. And he's also known as the destroyer. Read on. The destroyer the what?
Destroyer of the Gentiles.
The destroyer of the what?
Of the Gentiles.
Of the who?
Of the Gentiles.
Of the what?
Of the Gentiles.
Of the Gentiles. Bring all the Gentiles. Esau Edom is going to get destroyed by 𝐤𝐿. Read on.
Is on his way.
He's what?
Is on his way.
No, he's taking his time.
Is on his way.
No, sweet home Alabama.
Is on his way.
No, we can all get along.
Is on his way.
No, time is on my side. Yes, it is. Christ is coming.
Soon?
Yes, very fast. Read on.
He is gone forth from his place.
He has what?
He is gone forth from his place.
You hear this, Nick? There you go. Let him keep it. Nick, this is what I'm saying. Let him keep that. Don't get it back.
Oh, no, I can't let him
Nick,
keep that.
let me show you why. Let me show you why.
Enlighten me.
Let me get Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. Everything that's going on right now is a spiritual battle right here, right now. Between your soul and between the devil of Satan, the children of Satan, trying to snatch your soul. This is serious. Bring it out.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29.
When it comes to cigarettes, you're not supposed to smoke it. When it comes to weed, you're not supposed to smoke it. You're supposed to eat it as medicine.
Eat it?
Herb as medicine. Yes. Bring it out.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29.
Everything I say is going to come from this Bible. What's going on, King?
And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
Isn't the so-called weed they say is a herb, right? Yeah. Now God said as a seed, when it comes to fruits, like a banana, or even a watermelon, or an apple or orange, it has a seed in it. It's supposed to have a seed. Why? Because after you eat it, you take the seed and you plant it on the ground. When you plant it on the ground, another fruit grows again. Don't take it, Nick. Nick, listen to what I'm saying. Do not take it.
Well, I mean, I'll just put it away for
Let me show you something. All praises. Check this out. Check this out.
Which is upon the face of all the earth.
Pay attention, Nick. Read it again from the top.
And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
So God gave us every herb bearing seed. We don't?
Which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed.
Of the tree yielding seed. We don't?
To you it shall be for meat.
So the herbs
Cut it out. Cut it out.
that have plants and seeds, it shall be for meat. You're supposed to eat it. You are never supposed to smoke it. We learned that from their people right there. So now, for you, Nick, you want to come back to the Most High, you got to come back to Him by keeping His commandments. Because you are a temple of God. That's why 2 or more is gathered together told more people, we are the church. Not the building. We are the church.
Church is, it's not the building.
It's the people.
The feeling is
Right, but it's us, the Hebrew Israelites. We are the actual church. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. The weed, the smoking, you're not supposed to drink it. You're not supposed to smoke it and none of that stuff. You're supposed to eat the medicine. The weed is a medicine. But now when you're smoking it, you're inhaling it through your lungs. And it's fogging your mind and your brain. That's why they say you're getting high. But you're getting delusions. Why? Because that's the spirit of demons on you. That's why every time I was talking to you, you keep going back and forth. Why? Because that demon on you trying to do what? It's trying to stay in your body. But as you hear the words of God, it's starting to come out. You're getting baptized right now through the true words of God. All praises. Bring it out.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
The Lord said, no, you're not that Nick. You are from the tribe of Issachar. You are the temple of God. Not them buildings. You are the actual temple. Read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
And the Spirit, the Holy Spirit of God is in you. It's in all of us. Only the blacks, the Hispanics, the Americans, the children of Israelites, the children of God.
Right.
You are from the tribe of Issachar, man.
Right.
You are mighty men. You are the children of God, man.
Kind.
You know?
Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of God,
If you defile your temple by smoking, eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster.
Right.
No, not me. This is what I'm saying. Right.
Looks like an
fish.
If you eat it, you can eat fish. But if you eat shrimp, crab, and lobsters, eating pork, smoking a cigarette, doing some vapes, you're destroying your temple.
Hey, we're gonna be
I don't
want
want to destroy my temple.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to destroy my
Say it loud. Say it loud, Nick.
Say
I
it.
don't want to fucking destroy my fucking
Right.
temple.
Kind. Right.
There you go. You see? This is what we're here for, man.
That's right. That's
You don't want
right.
to destroy your temple.
I don't.
You don't want to be destroyed by
My body is
God.
a fucking temple.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
You better know
That
it.
is right.
All right. I can get with that.
We can get with that, man.
Can.
But like the saying goes, you can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this. What?
This is where it's at.
This is where it's at. This side right here is where you're gonna get your life.
Exactly.
No, that's right.
That side right there is where you're gonna get death.
Right.
Hey, no, Dad.
Give me Proverbs 7 and verse 2.
Hey, come to the light side, baby.
Matter of fact, drop that. Give me 1 Peter 2 and verse 9. Let's see who's the light, Nick. Let's see who's the light. Look back up. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. You ever seen the moon? Nick, there you go. There you go, Nick.
What kind of boat?
Nick, ask yourself this question. Have you ever seen the moon this bright?
What is it?
Ooh, look at that.
Be honest. Be honest. Have you ever seen the moon this bright like this?
It's pretty fucking bright.
It's pretty bright, right? Why? Because the Most High is giving you something you was asking for right now. You telling me the whole damn time. You want to be enlightened.
I want to.
So the Lord is giving you back your life.
I came here.
The Lord is giving you back your life. And let me show you something. The Most High brought you over here. I'm going to prove that to you right now. Drop that. Let me get Proverbs 20, verse 24. The Most High brought you over here. Satan is not going to freaking win today.
Exactly.
Satan ain't going to win. And
Not
they all
today.
are saying.
Don't call me fucking
They
Satan.
are freaking saying.
I ain't
And
saying
they ain't going to win.
Right.
Hell out of here. Bring it out.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
What the Lord said about Nick?
Man's goings are of the Lord.
Nick, what was your plans today?
Today?
Yeah, be honest. Be honest, Nick. Don't worry about them, Nick. I'm here for you.
It's gonna be bad.
Let me know. Let me know.
All right, my plans today. I was at Brujas today. I've been there all day. My plans today were to get
obliterated.
Right.
maybe bring a girl back.
Right.
To my place.
Now, Nick, ask yourself this question. Did you think that you would see us teaching this Bible out here? Be honest.
Not in a million
Nah,
years.
not in a million years. Well, guess what? The time is now.
Blasphemy.
The time is now. Bring it out.
She ain't got no clothes on.
Verse 24 from the top. Man's goings are of the Lord.
What the Lord said?
Man's goings are of the Lord.
Your goings are the Most High.
That's
All our
right.
goings are the Most High.
That's right.
We didn't have no choice. The Most High said we're going to do His work whether we like it or not.
That's right.
Because we are the sons of God. We are the children of Israel. Step back, step back, step back.
You don't even get
Go on that side, you damn devil. Step back. Get from behind you, Satan. No, yes he is. I'm going to prove that to you as well. Get from behind you, Satan. Go on that side.
Right.
Nick, don't touch her, Nick. Nick, you going to let Satan win? Are you going to let Satan win, Nick? Nick, let me show you something. Nick, hold on, Nick. I'll show you who that is right now.
Right.
I'll show you who that is right now. Let me get Revelation 12 verse 9.
Right.
Revelation chapter 12 verse 9. Nick, pay attention, Nick. What's going on right now is a battle for your salvation right now.
Sure is.
What's going on right now is a spiritual war for your salvation right now. Nick, you know what's funny? He tried to tell you to come over. He couldn't do it. He gave you the vape, and then you passed it to him, and then I told you to let him keep it. And next thing, what happened? None of it worked. So guess what Satan did? Satan sent Emma
Right.
to try to get you. Satan sent a white girl to try to get you. You see that? And Nick, check this out, man. You cannot make this
That's
up.
crazy.
Nick,
That's for real.
what was your plans today? Say it. Say it.
Right. What was your plan?
What was your plans today?
Today, getting drunk.
And do what? And do what?
Dang.
And do what? And do what? So Satan, so listen, Nick, Satan tried to bring Emma to you so he could take her home. To get you away from this truth. Everything you like, Satan knows it. He's going to use it against you. Satan tried to bring Emma. That dude couldn't work. None of them couldn't work because you was listening. So Satan did one last drop.
I'm still listening too.
And that's why you here, man. Because the Lord wants you here. Satan tried to use Emma to try to seduce you, and it didn't work.
Right.
Did it work or not? Say it loud, Nick. Say it loud, Nick. Nick, say it loud. There you go, man. Let's go.
He said, good.
Nick, I'm here with you, Nick. Pay attention. I'm here with you, right? Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Look at this. More and more Satan's daughters trying to come after you. Right? Nick, this is one of the greatest clips I've ever seen in my life. This is the battle of Satan for your soul right now.
Right.
For your soul right now. You ready?
Right.
Are you ready? Let's go. Revelation 12 and 9. Bring it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 9. And the great dragon.
And the what?
And the great dragon.
And the what?
And the great.
And the great dragon. Read on.
And the great dragon was cast out.
He was cast out. You don't belong in the house of God. You don't belong in because you are a son of God.
Right.
Stay in order. Let's go. We're gonna win this through the spirit.
That's
you know?
right. That's right.
That old serpent.
That what?
That old serpent.
That what?
That old serpent.
That's why I kept calling Nick. Then I kept calling him a serpent? Yeah. Because that's what the Bible is saying. You see that? The devil don't like when you call him out. The devil do not like when you call him a damn devil in front of his damn face. Respect my space.
Right.
You know?
And the devil.
Pay attention.
Step back. I'm right here. Sorry, what's happening? I got you right. What's your next now?
India. I'm in India.
Indian? What's your name?
It's all about race, huh? First thing you ask is race.
Nationality and race is different.
Alright, so check this out.
Still love everyone.
You can listen. You can step back there and listen. You can step back there and listen. Alright, check this out.
Come and get enlightened. Come here.
No. You can stay back there. I know, but listen. You can stay back there over there and
Get
listen.
enlightened with me.
Alright, so can you step back a little? Respect my space. Step back a little more. Respect my space. Step back a little more. Respect my space.
He's respectful.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 9. And the great dragon.
And the what?
And the great dragon.
And the what?
And the great dragon.
And the great dragon, read on.
Was cast out.
There was what?
Was cast out.
There was what?
Was cast out.
So they were cast out. They don't belong in the house of God, read on.
That old serpent.
That who?
That old serpent.
Didn't I call him a serpent earlier? What did the Bible says? That what?
That old serpent
That old serpent, read on.
called the devil.
Called the what?
Called the devil.
Did I make this up?
Called the devil.
Nick, whatever I say about them, I got it from the Bible first. I call him a devil, I call him a serpent, I call him a viper, because that's what the Bible say they are. And they're showing it. Are they not? Be honest. Be honest. They're talking back, because guess what? The spirit of the devil is blasphemous. They always speak against the words of God. Nick, do they move like the spirit of the devil or not? Be honest. We with you. We got you. Do they move and act like the spirit of the devil or not? Be honest, Nick. We got your back. We got your back. The Most High is with you, Nick.
I'm not allowed to call him the devil.
Hold on. I'm dealing with Nick. Hold on.
I'm not about to call him the devil, but they've definitely been talking. Exactly.
They've definitely been talking, right? Keep going.
I appreciate you talking about
And listen. I'm not here. Hinduism is an abomination. God is going to destroy the Hindus. I'm not here for y'all. I'm here for him. I'm here for him. All right? I'm here for him. I'm here for Nick right here. Hinduism, they're going to get destroyed by God. They're going to get destroyed by God. That's all you need to know. Nick, all religions will be destroyed. Nick, you see? Nick, you see?
That's like a whole snake.
You see that? You see how Satan tried to take him?
Yeah, that is horrible.
You see that, Nick? Nick, you gonna come back? Nick, are you gonna come back?
He let him.
Nick, are you gonna let them take you over? Are you gonna let the devil bully you and take you out of your truth?
That's crazy.
Are you gonna let them bully you and take you over, Nick?
I doubt it. I low-key doubt it, bro.
You see that? You cannot
That's
make this
crazy.
up.
Dang, you can't.
So, they said the daughter of Satan.
Yes, that was
The cigarettes and everything. They try to get him. I try to win the brother's soul. So they say, you know what? We just gonna grab him up.
exactly.
You cannot make
Grab him up.
Take him down.
And he came with allegiance to grab him up.
They just took
The whole group.
He let him take
was
over.
He didn't just take one. He took 7 spirits with him.
Get out. Wow.
That make me want to cry. This is
scooped him
serious
up.
as hell. This is serious. Yeah.
This is a spiritual battle.
Yeah. This is serious.
This is a spiritual battle,
Oh,
man.
man.
That's why I said, stop messing around. Y'all kids back there, stop jumping around, stop messing around. Please.
Yeah.
So y'all can learn.
That's
This
scary.
is a spiritual battle. And now look what's going on. All of a sudden, they all start to leave.
Gone. Wow.
What was their job? Their job was to get Nick.
And he came like a snake for real through here.
Their job was to get Nick. This is real.
It's too many.
This is real. What the Most High was showing is what? Even though you know you're an Israelite, even though you know about the commandments, even though you want to be lukewarm, if you do not choose a side now, the devil's going to get you.
He take
And I said that the whole day today.
Scoop it up.
I was saying that the whole damn day. I was saying that the whole damn week. I said if you do not make a choice right now and make haste, the devil is going to get you now. This is real talk. I don't care if it's not recorded. If it's recorded, the angels have record what the hell just happened right now. And guess what happened? Little by little, it was the legions of doom right there. The armies of Satan. Elon tried to come in at the last second. They tried to calm the situation down about Hindu, and I said, no, I'm not talking about no damn Hindu. Get the hell out of here. I'm here for Nick. All that distraction. And what did I learn? What did I do? Keep focused. Keep focused. Don't break the contact. Don't worry about the distractions. What they curse you, whatever. Don't worry. Keep focused.
Focus. Absolutely.
Keep focused and do your job as a man of the Lord.
Right.
If you saved them, you did your job. If you didn't save them, the blood is off your hands. What I just said today literally manifested in front of our face.
Yes, it is.
This is serious, man. The reason the moon is that bright, why? Because judgment is coming. This is serious. This is serious, man. And look at that, 72.
I'm so serious.
72. What is that speaking about? Give me Proverbs 7 and verse 2. Give me Proverbs 7 and verse 2.